Can I do the hotkey? Oh shit! I got excited for a second. Like, god damn it.
Yo.
Alright, boys and girls, what's up, ladies
Desktop
and gentlemen? Welcome to the welcome to the stream. I'm gonna hop into Discord.
Start window.
Like,
Discord app. Press right.
Actually,
Discord updater.
shit.
Discord studio.restream.io is sharing your studio.
Let's actually not.
B.
Whoops.
Stop sharing button.
Turn off that so we don't like give away personal data and shit. Alright, so I'm gonna hop into a live. So if anyone wants to pop over to the live on anyone like fuck it, dude. There we go. Let's head over here. Yeah. All right, so we're here in game. People can pop in if they want. Oh, sweet. Okay. I don't want the tab. Thank you. All right, there we go. All right, so we're here. We're doing I do some Quentin's. That's not good.
Start. Q. Quentin C's game room. Q.
Wait, am I muted on Discord? Hang on.
Quentin C game room. Tyler Shepard 220.
Hang on.
Studio.rest. Street. Operator says.
Yeah, no
Number general blind gamers unite.
No cares. Am I?
General channel.
There we go. All right, we are back. So now anyone can freely shut up. Anyone can now. Well, anyone in the channel can.
Quentin C game room. Tyler.
Hop over.
Stream Elements.
Set up.
Stream Elements bot running.
All right, so the stream.
Foster 11 has just created a new.
So the stream Elements bot is running. That's good. We're gonna do.
Choose a game.
We're gonna do fucking. You know what?
1,000 miles.
We're going here. We're gonna go drive. Let's go for a drive, boys.
Create a new table 1 of 6. 8:53 p.
It's like not even. It's 9 o'clock. We're supposed to have curfew, but fuck it. We're going on a joyride. It's Saturday night. Let's go.
B. Lucky Luke has joined the table.
Lucky Luke? Oh, you.
B. Do you wish to play with? Yes, 1 of 2.
Yeah, I want to follow.
The game is starting. Individual game. The victory is fixed to 5,000 points. Round number 1.
What?
Lucky Luke shuffles the cards and deals 75 miles 1 of 6. Gas 3. Green light 2 of 6. You must draw a card first. Space. Reparation. Accident. 1. 200. Gas 3 of 6. Green light 2. You play a green light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 75 miles 1 of 6.
You mother.
Accident 6. Reparate. 100 miles. Accident. Space. 25 miles. You play a 25-mile card. You are now at 25 miles. It's space. 25. Accident 6. You play an accident card against Lucky.
Oh! You ran into a building. Oh!
Lucky Luke draws.
Wow! Wow! Wow, dog! You played that? Oh, bite me.
25. Space. End of speed limit. 20. End of. You play a end of speed limit card. Lucky Luke draws a card. Lucky. Space. Out of gas 7 of. You play a out of gas card.
There we go. Out of gas.
Lucky Luke's turn.
Oh!
25 miles.
Played a red light.
Lucky Luke draws.
Mother.
Space. Spare tire 7 of. Are you sure you want? Yes, 1. Number 2. Spare tire. Reparate. 100. 200 miles 3 of 7. Gas 2 of 7. 75 mile. 75. Gas. Are you? Yes.
Troll.
You junked a gas.
Ditch a gas card.
Lucky Luke draws a card.
Hang on. There is something I want to look up on Discord. How do I go?
Number general blind friends.
Hold on, chat.
Out of edit, out of list, but.
How do you go live?
Maximum, minimum. Dismiss button. Boost. This server. Channels. Clickable. Voice. General. Voice. Channel header region. Blind friends and gamers unite. General. Channel. Messages in general list. Clickable. Peggy yesterday.
Oh God. How do you go live?
Out of list. Clickable. Clickable. Graphics. No blind tavern owner. Clickable. Questionable questioner. Graphic. Questionable question. Offline. 9. Online. 10 members heading. Out of list heading level 2 members list. For general. Menu button. Menu button. Menu button. Message number general.
Wait.
Out of edit. Mac. Minimize. Dismiss. Boost this. Channels. Clickable. Voice channels. General. Voice.
You.
Tyler Shepard. 223 button.
Okay. Do I click my...
School and study. Voice channel.
Hold up.
Tyler Shepard.
Hold up. If I click this, what'll happen? Nothing.
Buttons. Graphic button. Edit profile. Button. Graphic. Tyler Shepard. Blind friends and no next button.
How do you...
October 11th. Button.
Ah!
Tyler Shepard 223. Online graphic view profile button. Graphic button collapsed. Edit profile. Graphic button collapsed. Edit profile. Graphic button collapsed. Edit profile.
How do you, like, do that
Button. School and study.
sharing thing?
Button. Vent. Voice. Out of list user area region. Button. Voice connected. Link games / blind friends and gamers unite.
Okay.
Button. Noise suppression powered. Button. Disconnect. Button. Collapse. Turn on camera. Button. Share your screen. Button. Start an active.
Oh, share your screen. Okay, there you go. Wait, well, Alt S do that. Hold up.
General. Channel. Main
No.
landmark. Messages in general list. Tyler Shepard 223. Today at 7:52 p.m.
Don't hit that button. Okay.
Message number general.
Out
Out of edit. Boost. Clickable. Voice channel. Tyler Shepard. School and study. Vent. User area region. Voice connect. Noise suppression. Disconnect button. Turn on camera button. Collapsed. Share your screen button.
Share my screen. Okay, so is this how you do the little watch together
Screen share dialog.
thing?
Heading level 1. Screen share. Select something. Graphic button unavailable. Go live. Graphic loading. Selecting to stream. Of your friends. Grab a seat. Notification from clock. Time to focus.
Oh, that scared me for
Button applications.
How do you do
Button
that?
screens. Button new notification. Button clock. Button number general blind. Button Quinton C game room. Tyler Shepard 223.
Okay, we can click that. And
Heading level 1 stream quality. Menu button collapsed. Sub menu smoother video. Heading level 1 stream quality. Heading level 1 solution. Button 700 and button clickable 1080.
that's gonna say,
Button clickable 1440.
I like
Button
10,
clickable
I like 1080.
1080 button.
Yeah.
Button nitro. Button subscribe. Stream at 60 frames per second. Heading level 2 unlock HD video. HD. Heading level 2 unlock screen. Heading level 1 screen share. Quinton C game room. Change button. Level 1 streaming channel. Games. Checkbox not. Heading level 1 stream. Checkbox not checked. Notify my friends in this server that I'm streaming.
You know what? Yeah, let's do that.
Checked. Heading menu button. Heading level 1 resolution. Button clickable 1000. Button clickable. Heading level 1 frame rate. Button get button go live.
All right, let's see how much cancer this is. There we go.
Back button. Game room. Tyler Shepard 2.
All right.
Cells 1 of 6.
Where am I?
200 100 moderation 4 of 25 spare tire 6 of 6.
Yeah.
You must draw card 25 spare tire
Alright,
space
fine.
out of gas 7 of 7.
Okay, I'll get rid of the
Are you
other guys.
yes one out you junk out of gas card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Spare tire 6 of 6.
Oh, lucky
Space
Luke.
accident. Are you yes you junk accident.
What do I need?
Tyler Shepard 2. Tyler Shepard 223 25 miles stopped.
Oh, I'm just stopped.
Two.
Okay, I just need
Accident 7 of 7.
So
Are you yes you junk
I could cause him so much.
Lucky Luke draws a card.
Alright.
Space. Gas 7 of. Are you? Yes. You junk a gas card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Spare tire 6. Space. Green light 7 of. You play a green light card.
Yes!
It's Lucky Luke's turn. Spare tire 6 of 6. Lucky Luke. Space. Speed limit 7 of 7. 25 miles. You play a 25 miles card. You are now at 50 miles. Space. 25 miles. You play a 25 miles card. You are now at 75 miles. Space. Gas 7 of 6. Spare. Reparation. 100 miles 3. You play a 100 miles card. You are now at 175 miles. It's luck. Space. 50 miles 7 of. You play a 50 miles card. You are now at 225 miles. Space. Reparation 7 of 7. Gas. Reparation 275. 70. You play a 75 miles card. You are now at 300 miles. Space. 75 miles. You play a 75 miles card. You are now at 307. Space. 100 miles. You play a 100 miles card. You are now at 475 miles. Space. 75 miles. You play a 75 miles card. You are now at 550 miles.
Thank
Space.
God it's doing
Right of way 7 of 7.
I'm not.
You play a right of way card. Space. Gas 7 of 7. Speed. Spare tire. Reparation. 200.
Even though I'll lose the 300-point bonus, I just want to do this.
You play a 200 miles card. You are now at 750 miles. Space. Green light 7 of 7. Gas 6 of 7. Are you? You junk a gas card. It's
That's
Lucky
a
Luke's
troll.
turn.
Don't
Reparation 5 of 6.
Don't
Lucky Luke
care.
draw space. Green light 7 of. Are you? Yeah. You junk a green light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Green space. Red light 7 of 7. Are you? Yes. You junk a red light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Green light 6 of 6. Lucky Luke space. 75 miles. You play a 75 miles card. You are now at 825 miles. It's Lucky Luke's space. Reparation 7 of 7. You junk a reparation. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Green light space. 50 miles. You play a 50 miles card. You are now at 875 miles. Space. Spare tire 7. Are you? Yes. You junk a spare tire card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Green light 6 of 6.
Oh, you playing the
Lucky
extra
Luke draws
tank?
a card. Lucky Luke plays an extra tank. Space. 100 miles 7 of 7. You play a 100 miles card. You are now at 975 miles. Space. Flat 7 of 7. You play a flat card against Lucky Luke. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. Red light 7 of 7. Are you sure? Yes 1. You junk a red light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Green light 6 of 6. Space. 25 miles. You play a 25 miles card. You are now at 1,000 miles. You are the winner. Scores Tyler Shepard 223. 1,400. Lucky Luke 800. Next round in 15 seconds. Unknown.
Base.
P. Pause. P. Round number 2. Green light 1 of 6. Lucky Luke draws a card. Lucky Luke plays a driving ace card. It's Lucky Luke, space. Right of way 7 of 7. You play a right of way, space. Flat 7 of 7. 70, 100, 75, 100. You play a 100 miles card. You are now at 100 miles.
Nice.
It's Lucky Luke's space. 100 miles. You play a 100 miles card. You are now at 200 miles. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. Green light 7 of 7. Flat 7. Gas 4 of 7. 150 miles. Green light. 100. You play a 100 miles card. You are now at 300 miles. Space. Spare tire 7 of 7. Gas 50 miles. You play a 50 miles card. You are now at 350 miles. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. 100 miles. You play a 100 miles card. You are now at 450 miles.
Bro, are
It's
you
space.
serious?
100 miles.
You have nothing?
You play a 100 miles
I'm still
card.
doing
You are now at
this.
550 miles. Space. 50 miles. Spare. Green light. Flat 4 of 7. You play a flat card against Lucky Luke. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. Green light 7. 50. You play a 50 miles card. You are now at 600 miles. It's Luck. Space. Red light 7 of 7. Are you sure you number red light green spare green light 70 gas 2 of 70. You play a 75 miles card. You are now at 675 miles. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. Flat 7 of 7. Are you sure you want numbered flats red light 6? Are you sure you numbered red green spare green light gas 2 green light 1 green light gas green light spare tire 4. Are you yeah you junk a spare tire card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Green space 50 miles. You play a 50 miles card. You are now at 725 miles. Space. Green light 7 of 7. Or you junk a green light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Accident 7. Are you sure? Yes 1 of 2. Number accidents. Flat 6 of 7. Are you? Yes. You junk a flat card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Red light 5 of 6. Spade. Reparation 7 of. Are you? Yeah. You junk a reparation card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Accident 6. Spade. Out of gas 7 of. Are you sure? Yes. You junk a out of gas card.
Wait, why is he?
Tyler Shepard 223. 725 miles. Right of way. Lucky Luke draws a card.
Oh.
I. Space. 100 miles. You play a
And you still
100
can't
miles
go.
card. You are now at 825 miles. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Accident 6. Space. Flat 7 of 7. Or yes. You junk a flat card.
Oh, I can have to
Choose
hit
the
this.
person to invite.
Ah, no, I don't want.
Accident 6 of.
No.
Accident. Green light. Gas 2. Green light 1 of. Red light 5 of 6. You must draw a card first. Space. 50 miles 7. You play a 50 miles card. You are now at 875 miles. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Accident 6 of space. Spare tire 7 of accident 6.
Slow down, Blue.
Are you sure you want to junk that card? Number accident spare tires. Are you? Yes. You junk a spare tire card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Accident space. 25 miles. You play a 25 miles card. You are now at 900 miles. Space. End of speed limit 7 of. Are you sure? Yes. You junk a end of accident 6 of 6. Lucky Luke draws a card. Space. Gas 7 of 7. Red light 5. You play a red light card against Lucky Luke. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Green light 4 of 6. Space. 200 miles 7. Are you sure you want number 200? Accident. Green light 4 of 7. Green light. Gas. Green light. 200. Or yeah. You junk a 200 miles card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Gas 6 of 6. Lucky Luke draws a card. Space. 50 miles 7. You play a 50 miles card. You are now at 950 miles. Space. Reparation 7 of 7. Or yeah. You junk a reparation card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. Green light 7 of. Are you? Yeah. You junk a green light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Gas 6 of 6.
You might pull this
Lucky
out,
Luke draws a card.
You might pull
Lucky
this
space.
out.
75. Are you sure you want it? Yes. You jumped a
Accident
75 miles card. It's
no.
Lucky. Gas 6 of 6.
No.
Lucky Luke draws a card. Space. Green light 7 of 7. Or yeah. Green light. Gas. Green light 1 of 6. Space. Speed limit 7. You play a speed limit card against Lucky Luke. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. Speed limit 7. You play a speed limit card against Lucky Luke. It's Lucky Luke. Space. 25 miles. You play a 25 miles card. You are now at 975 miles. Space. 25 miles. You play a 25
And that
miles
round
card.
wins.
You are now at 1,000 miles. You are the winner.
Hell
Bonus of 3.
yeah.
P. Pause. P. Round number. Red light 1 of 6. Green light 2. Green light 2. You must draw space. Reparation 7 of 7. End of speed. Gas 200. Green light 2. You play a green light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Red light 1 of 7. Spade 50 miles. Rep 70. End of speed. K of 7. You play a gas card. It's Lucky Luke's turn.
Just so
200 miles. Space.
Station.
Lucky Luke draws a card. Lucky Luke junks a spare tire card. It's your turn. End of speed limit 3 of 6. Space. 200 miles 7 of 7. 50. Reparation 50 miles. Are you sure? Number 50. 7. End of 200. Red light 1 of 7. Are you sure? Yes. Red light 1 of 7. You junk a red light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 200 miles. Space. Green light 7. You play a green light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. 100 miles. 250. Reparate. 75. End of 200. 200 miles 1 of. Yes. 200 miles 1 of 7. 1 of 6. You junk a 200 miles card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. 100 miles. 200 miles. Yes. You junk a 200 miles card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 100 miles 6 of 6. Space. 100 miles 7. Are you sure you want to jump? Number 100. 250 miles. 200. Yes. You junk a 200 miles card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 50 miles. Space. Green light 7 of 7. Are you sure? Number 2 of green. 50 miles. Reparate 7. Are you sure? Yes. You junk a reparation card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 7. Space. 75 miles. You junk a 75 miles card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. Red light 7. You play a red light card against Lucky Luke. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. Puncture proof 7. You play a puncture proof card. It's your turn. Space. 25 miles 7 of 7. Green lights. 100 miles 5. Are you numbers 100 green lights. You play a green light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 100 miles. Space. Reparation 7. 25 miles 6 of 7. 100 150 miles 7. End of speed 75 miles 2. 100. Are you sure you want number 100 miles 5 of 7?
Why can't I play it?
Tyler Shepard 223. 0 miles. Limited to 50. Puncture proof.
Oh, that's why.
Space. 25 miles. 5. You play a 25 miles card. You are now at 25 miles. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 6. 25 miles. You play a 25 miles card. You are now at 50 miles. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. Reparation 7 of 7. Reparation 150 7 50. You play a 50 miles card. You are now at 100 miles. It's Lucky Space. Out of gas 7 of 7. You play a out of gas card against Lucky Luke. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Reparation 6 of 6. Space. 75 miles. Are you sure? Number 7. 7. End of speed limit. You play an end of speed limit card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Card. 75 miles 1. 50 miles. 7. Reparation 100 miles. You play a 100 miles card. You are now at 200 miles. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Green light 7 of 7. Reparation 100 miles. You play a 100 miles card. You are now at 300 miles. Space. Right of way 7 of 7. You play a right of way card. It's your turn. Space. 75 miles. You play a 75 miles card. You are now at 300. Space. 50 miles 7. You play a 50 miles card. You are now at 420. 25 miles. You play a 25 miles card. You are now at 400. Reparation 7 of 50. 70. Reparation. 75. You play a 75 miles card. You are now at 525. 75 miles. You play a 75 miles card. You are now at 600. Green light 7 of 7. Green light 50. Reparation. You play a 50 miles card. 650 miles. You play a 50 miles card. You are now at 700 miles. 25 miles. You play a 25 miles card. You are now at 725 miles. 100 miles. You play a 100 miles card. You are now at 825 miles. Space. Gas 7 of green light. Reparation 5. You play a reparation card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Green light. Space. Spare tire. Gas 6 of 7. You play a gas card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Green light 5 of 6. End of speed limit 7 of 6. Spare tire 6. Green light. Are you sure you number green reparation 70 75. You play a 75 miles card. You are now at 900 miles. 100 miles. You play a 100 miles card.
Damn!
You are now at 1000 miles. You are the winner. Bonus of 300 points obtained for winning the round without using a 200 miles card. Scores Tyler Shepard 223, 4900. Lucky Luke 3075.
Dude!
Next round in 15 seconds. Stream dialogue. Enter the URL. Clinton C game room. Speed limit 1 of 6.
I don't know the rules of Discord and playing copyrighted shit.
Space. 100 miles 7 of
for YouTube.
reparation. Gas out of gas. Extra 20. Speed limit. Speed. Extra tank. You play a extra tank card. It's your turn. Space. 50 miles 7. Are you sure? Number 50. Gas 4. Out of gas 3. Gas 4 of 7. Are you? Yes. You junk a gas card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Out of gas 3 of 6. Space. Speed limit 7 of 7. You play a speed limit card against Lucky Luke. It's Lucky. Space. 75 miles. Are you sure? Number 1. Out of gas 20. Speed limit 1. Are you? Yeah. Speed limit 1 of 7. You junk a speed limit card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 25 miles 1 of 6. Space. 25 miles. Are you? Yes 1 of 2. Number 27. 50. 1. Reparate. Out of gas 20. Reparation 3 of 7. Are you? Yes 1 of 2. Number. Reparate. Out of gas 2. You play out of gas card against Lucky Luke. It's Lucky Luke's turn.
First.
25 miles 1 of 6. Space. 100 miles 7. Or, yeah. You junk a 100 miles card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 25 miles. Space. 50 miles 7. Or, yes. You junk a 50
God
miles
damn
card.
it.
It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. 75. Or, yes. You junk a 75 miles card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 50 miles 7. Or, yeah. You jump a 50 miles
green.
card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. 25 miles 7 of 7. 25. Reparate. 100. 70. 25. 20. Yes. You junk a 25 miles card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 25. Space. Green light. You play a green light card.
Finally.
It's Lucky Luke's turn. 20. Space. Green light 7 of 7. You play a green light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn.
No.
25 miles 6 of 6. Space. Flat 7 of 7. Are you sure you number flat 25 miles 6? You play a 25 miles card.
There we
You are
go.
now at 25 miles. It's Lucky Luke's space. 200 miles. 50 miles. 100. Reparation. 20. You play a reparation card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 25 miles 1 of 6. Lucky Luke draws a card. Space. Green light 7 of 7. 2. Green light 7. You play a green light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 2. Space. 75 miles 7. Are you sure you want number 70. 200. Flat 5 of 7. Tyler Shepard 223. 25 miles. Limited to 50. Extra tank. 75. 50 miles 3 of 7. You play a 50 miles card. You are now at 75 miles. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 100 miles 2 of 6. Space. Out of gas 7 of 7. You play a out of gas card against Lucky Luke. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Space. Green light 7 of 7. Are you sure? Yes. 120. 25 miles. Space. Green light 7 of 7. 75. 25. You play a 25 miles card. You are now at 100 miles. Green light 6. 25. 20. You play a 25 miles card. You are now at 125 miles. It's Lucky Luke. Space. Spare tire 7 of. Are you sure you number spare green light 7 200 miles flat 3 7 200. Or yeah, you junk a 200 miles card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Flat 3 of 6.
Blind
Space.
Life Gaming.
75 miles 7.
Hey Tyler.
Hey, what's up? If you want, you can just hop on the Discord.
Are you sure you want number? Yes. You junk a 75 miles.
I'm in the
Lucky Luke.
game experience
Space. 50 miles.
channel.
You play a 50 miles card. You are now at 175. Space. Accident 7 of 7. You play an accident card against Lucky Luke. It's Lucky
see,
Luke. Lucky Luke draws a card. Lucky Luke. Space.
Oh, stupid red lights.
End of speed limit 7 of 7. You play an end of speed limit card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 100 miles. Spare. Green light. Green light. You play a green light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. 75. Space. Puncture proof 7 of 7. You play a puncture proof. 100 miles. 6. You must draw a card. Space. Green light 7. 100. You play a 100 miles card. You are now at 275. Space. 75 miles. You play a 75 miles card. You are now at 350 miles.
Blind
Space.
Life Gaming.
Spare tire 7 of 7. Are you
I
sure?
will hop
Yes.
on in a bit
You junk
here.
a spare.
No rush.
Lucky Luke draws a card.
Oh, you fuck!
Space. Spare tire 7. Are you? Yes. You junk. 7. Flat. 7. 100 miles. Space. 75 miles. Are you sure? Number 7. Spare. 70. Green light 6
Oh,
of.
I do.
You play a green light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Spare tire.
Hell
Space.
yeah.
Gas 7 of 7. Are you sure? Number. Yeah. Number 2 of 2. Yes. 1. You
I
junk.
already have extra tank. I don't need gas.
Lucky Luke. 75. You play a 75 miles card. You are now at 425 miles. 70. Flat. 7. 100. You play a 100 miles card.
Blind
You are
Life
now at
Gaming.
525 miles.
What
It's
can that Stream Elements bot do?
From what I understand, like promote shit.
Space. End of speed limit 7
I
of
don't. I just have it queued up. I don't
20.
really know what it does.
75.
You can Google it.
You play a 75 miles card. You are now at 600 miles. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Spare tire. Space. 50 miles. You play a 50 miles card. You are now at 600. Reparation 7 of 7. End of 20. Spare 7. Flat 2. 7. 70. You play a 75 miles card.
75
You are now at 700.
Oh.
Space. 100. Reparation 6. End of speed limit. You play a end of speed limit card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Out of gas 7 of 7. Are you sure you number out of 100? You play a 100 miles card. You are now at 825 miles. End of speed limit 7 of 7. Out reparation 25 miles 4 of spare tire 70 flat 1 70. You play a 75 miles card. You are now at 900 miles. Space. Reparation 7 of 7. End of reparate end of out 20 spare flat 1 of. Are you yet flat 1 of 7. Flat 1 of 7. You junk a flat card. It's Lucky Luke's space. Red light 7 of 7. Are you yet? You junk a red light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Rep space. Green light 7 of 7. Reparation 6 of 7. End of speed limit 5 of 7. Out of gas 4 of 7. You play an out of gas card. It's Lucky Luke. It's Lucky Luke's turn.
Dude, you need to get your gas tank
Space.
Blind
fixed.
Life
You draw a
Gaming.
card. Reparation 7 of 7.
Followage.
Are you sure? Yes 1. You junk a reparate.
What?
Lucky Luke draws a card. Lucky
Oh!
Luke plays an accident card against
I shouldn't have been texting.
space. End of speed limit 7 of 7. Green End of reparation. You play a reparation card.
Hopefully there's an
It's Lucky
auto
Luke's
body
turn.
shop,
End of speed
right?
limit 4 of 6. Lucky Luke draws a card.
Oh.
Lucky Luke plays a right-of-way card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Lucky Luke draws a card. Lucky Luke junks a green light card.
Right away my ass.
Space. 25 miles. Are you sure you want? Yes. Number 20. End of green. End of green. You play a green light card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. End of speed limit 4 of 6. Lucky space. End of speed limit 5 of 6. 25. You play a
Blind
25
Life
miles
Gaming.
card. You are now at 900.
Tried to do a bot command, but it didn't work.
Oh, that's a big bucket of bummer.
Space.
Oh,
End of speed limit 5 of 5.
Wait.
End of reparation 20. Spare tire.
hey, I gotta focus on this.
You play a 25 mile card. You are now at 950 miles. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Spare tire 1 of 4. Space. Reparation. Spare tire. End of speed limit. Or yes. You junk end of
But
speed
we're at the
limit card.
point of the
It's
game
Lucky
where I
Luke's turn.
actually have to
End of
ditch
speed
all
limit
my
3 of 3.
cards.
Lucky end of. Are you yes? You junk end of speed limit card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Reparation 2 of 2. Lucky spare reparation 2. Are you yes? You junk a reparation card. It's Lucky Luke's turn. Spare tire 1. Spare tire. Are you yes? Spare tire 1 of 1. You junk a spare tire card. The round is over. Scores Tyler Shepard 223, 6,050. Lucky Luke 4,025. You are the winner of the whole game.
Hell
The table
yeah.
is now open for new players.
I am a Chad.
Little Q. Welcome to create a new table 1 of 6. Choose a game. Uno 2.
We could do, you know,
Balboni has just
let's do Monopoly for a little bit.
Monopoly 18 of 40.
For fun.
Create a new table 1 of 6. Create a new table 1 of 6. B. Mamie Duck has joined the table.
And
The table is now private.
and go.
Lenakrub has left a table of 99. Do you wish to play with the default option? Yes, 1 of.
Yep.
The game starts. It's your turn.
Alright.
Space. You roll the dice. 1-5. You advance by 6 squares. Oriental Avenue. Oriental Avenue, Azure, is C. You have won $500.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, Abby?
What happened? Were other people here, or did I miss everything?
No, literally, I just came in, decided to make a voice chat, went live on YouTube, and just said, "Fuck it, let's just see what happens."
Oh, okay.
All
All right, cool. Well,
all I
hello.
play-
Hello, YouTube.
Full disclosure: if you want to hop in the live, you can watch me try to learn Monopoly on Quentin's.
Okay, or I could
Or you could go on the YouTube. It's your choice.
Mhm.
Hang on, I gotta figure out how do I do this.
There's some mention in general. Oh,
Here is the
it's
list of
about
currently.
the captcha.
Yes, 1.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun to dig up. That was fun.
Yes, 1 of 2.
Oh, okay. Oh. So it pops it up. Yeah, I'll buy it.
You buy Oriental Avenue, Azure, for $100. It's Mamie Duck's turn. Duck rolls the dice. 1-6. Mamie Duck advances by 7 squares. Chance. Mamie Duck draws the chance card. Advance to the next unknown property. Vermont Avenue. Mamie Duck buys Vermont Avenue. Azure,
border
for
are you
$100.
using?
It's your turn.
I just used the Joe. So it's Vermont, so it's the American.
Oh, I like the Oh, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like you buy countries instead of properties.
Wait, that's a thing on here?
Yeah, you want to do it?
Hell yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Are you sure you want?
Alright.
Yes, 1 of 2.
I'll set one
Welcome
up.
to the
Hang
playroom.
on.
All right, let's go. Oh, someone messaged something in Discord. Was that you?
Yeah, I just said to join because you were
Oh yeah.
trying out Monopoly.
Abby Fourth has just created a new table of Monopoly. Join a table 2 of 6. 1,000 miles. 0
okay,
M.
I
Monopoly
made
1/1 8.
See it?
Monopoly with Abby Fourth 1. You have joined the table.
I see it. See now, buying countries now. Can you imagine having?
Put up
Mohammed
Um,
Ali has just created a new table.
old properties. Should I? No,
Nah.
I don't want to. Yes, enable free parking.
Hell yeah.
Enable double salary. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, I don't pay rent. Yes.
Nobody wants to pay rent.
Lenakrub has left a table of Connect 4. Richmond has left a table of Scopa. The table is now private. The game starts. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 4-5. Aberforth advances by 9 squares. Lahey.
I guess symbol is like the dollar, the currency, because it's like all these countries.
I guess so. Well, the dollar is the main like fee. Like it is the in the real world, everything's measured by the dollar. Even if countries hate America, everything's still measured by the dollar.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Okay, Lahey. I don't know what country that's supposed to be, but yes, I want to buy it.
Aberforth buys Lahey, Azure, for 240 unspecified currency. It's your turn.
Azure.
You roll the dice.
Blue.
6-3. You advance by 9 squares. Lahey. The turf is green and well maintained.
Oh, thank you.
You pay Aberforth 16 unspecified
$16.
currency. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 1-5. Aberforth advances by 6 squares.
Yes,
London Heathrow Airport.
Wait, how much?
You want to buy it? You want to buy an airport now, you rich girl?
No, I don't have enough. Wait. Yes, I do.
Aberforth buys London Heathrow Airport station for
I
400
have enough.
Oh, look at you! You're making a lot of money now. You have property. Let's see if I.
Yep.
You roll the dice. 3-4. You advance by 7 squares. Barcelona. Barcelona. Yes, one of.
I'll buy Barcelona.
You buy Barcelona, orange, for 360 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn.
This is the best way to play Monopoly.
Aberforth buys Roma, red, for 400.
It's like they're cities. I thought they were countries for some reason, but they're cities.
Oh well.
You roll the dice. 2-3. You advance by 5 squares. Napoli. Napoli, red, is sold for 440 unspecified currency. You buy Napoli, red, for 440 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 3-5. Aberforth advances by 8 squares. Hamburg. Aberforth buys Hamburg.
Oh, you bought the place where you can make where the hamburger was invented.
You roll the dice. 4-4. You advance by 8 squares. Geneva. Geneva,
Yeah,
yellow.
Oh,
You
Geneva.
buy
I'll buy Geneva.
yellow, for 560 unspecified currency. You have made
The
a double.
Geneva
It's your turn.
Convention.
Right.
You roll the dice. 1-6. You advance by 7 squares. Chance. You draw a chance card. Advance to the nearest public service. Oil company. Oil company. Public service.
Yes. Give me
You buy
my
oil
money.
company.
Give me
Public
my
service.
billions.
For 300 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 6-6. Aberforth advances by 12 squares. Bruxelles. Aberforth buys Bruxelles, white, for 900.
I wonder who's gonna get Paris.
Aberforth buys Marseille, brown, for.
Oh, you got Marseille.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 4-3. Aberforth advances by 7 squares. Community chest. Aberforth draws a community chest card. Pay for hospital stay. 200 unspecified currency.
How do I
Aberforth
have?
pays 200
still have all
unspecified
this gold?
currency. It's your turn.
Wait.
C. You have 324 unspecified currency.
I have 5,000.
136. Is that 3,136?
I think
Is that what
so.
that-
I think so.
Okay.
C. You roll the dice. 5-2. You advance by 7 squares. Paris.
Oh, cool.
Paris.
Paris.
Yes, one of. You buy Paris, brown, for 200.
Ah,
Aberforth rolls the dice. 3-6. Aberforth advances by 9 squares. Aberforth gets 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Community chest. Aberforth draws a community chest card. Advance to the nearest unknown property. Vienna. Aberforth buys Vienna.
Now you
pink,
get Vienna
for 120
sausage.
unspecified.
Nice.
You roll the
Vienna
dice.
sausage.
4-5. You advance by 9 squares. Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Why not?
You buy Los Angeles. Magenta. For 1,600 specified
Magenta,
currency.
honey, these colors
These
are
colors
pink.
are great.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 1-3. Aberforth is by 4 squares. Chance. Aberforth draws a chance card. Pay your attorney's fees. 150 unspecified currency. Aberforth pays 150 unspecified currency. It's your turn. New notification from Do Not Disturb. Do Not Disturb. You roll the dice. 5-1. You advance by 6 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Income tax. You pay 500 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's
Oh,
turn.
sweet! I'm still in the net. I got a 0. I got the 500 for the thing, and then I
Then you
had
had to pay it.
to pay
Aberforth
it.
rolls the dice. 2-5.
I still
Aberforth
I
advances
still
by 7
come out
squares.
ahead.
Braga. Aberforth buys Braga, purple, for 300.
Braga. Huh, I don't know. You gotta look that one up later.
You roll the dice. 3-5. You advance by 8 squares. Electric company. Electric company, public service. You buy.
You would think that they would be a little more creative with the electric company, like.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Aberforth.
Wonder if Kabul's on here.
You roll the dice. 6-5. You advance by 11 squares. Roma. A sign sold. Is in the middle of this nicely mowed land. You pay Aberforth 36 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 3-3. Aberforth advances by 6 squares. Zurich. Aberforth buys Zurich, yellow, for
I
520
don't know
unspecified
what
currency.
that is.
Aberforth has made a double.
Nice.
It's Aberforth's turn.
Mhm.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 4-6. Aberforth advances by 10 squares. Vay does. Aberforth buys Vay does. Blue. For 700.
Oh, I don't... It sounds like Vegas, but I don't think that's what it is. I think it's Vedas. I'll look that up later.
You roll the dice. 4-6.
Chat, what is Vedas?
Oh, nice. You got a jail out of free. Get out of jail free.
Aberforth rolls the dice.
Yay.
5-3. Aberforth advances by 8 squares. Chance. Aberforth draws a chance card. You have a meeting with Tyler Shepard 223. Community chest. Aberforth draws a community chest card. Pay recycling tax. 46 unspecified currency. Aberforth pays 46 unspecified currency.
Okay,
It's your turn.
That's not a very nice meeting. hey, we got a meeting. Now gimme.
Give me money.
You roll the dice. 3-2. You advance by 5 squares. Luxury tax. You pay 250 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 2-1. C. You have 974 unspecified currency.
Alright, let's do this.
C. You roll the dice. 2-1. You advance by 3 squares. Namir. White is sold for 900
Namir?
unspecified currency.
It's
You
gotta
buy
be an
Namir.
African
White
country.
for 900 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 1-5. Aberforth advances by 6 squares. Oil company. That property is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Aberforth pays you 120 unspecified
Yes,
currency.
Give me more
It's your turn.
money. Yes.
I don't think we can build anything yet. I don't think we have. Either one of us have any full categories.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You roll the dice. 2-6. You advance by 8 squares. Paris. You already own that property. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 5-1. Aberforth advances by 6 squares. Kennedy Airport. Aberforth buys Kennedy Airport. Station. For 400 unspecified currency. It's your turn.
That's funny.
It's kind of weird that they use a train when they're
For an
talking about an
airport.
airport.
Mhm.
Unless in France, it's the same thing. You would know better than I.
You roll the dice. 4-5. You advance by 9 squares. Los Angeles. You already own that
As
property.
far as I know,
It's Aberforth's turn.
airport and trains are different.
I would hope
Aberforth
so.
rolls the
That
dice.
would be
6-1.
weird.
Aberforth advances by 7 squares. Telecom company. Aberforth buys telecom company. Public service.
Telecom,
For
I think
300
that's a European company.
Yeah, I think it is. I'm actually amazed that they haven't done like Nescafe coffee or something random.
You roll the dice. 6-4. You advance by 10 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Amsterdam. Azure, is sold. You buy
Mine.
Amsterdam, Azure, for 200 unspecified
Hey,
currency.
Amsterdam.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 5-6. Aberforth advances by 11 squares. Aberforth gets 500 unspecified currency
Yes,
as
I'm
salary
gonna
after
buy
having passed by
Rotterdam.
the start square.
I have
Rotterdam.
ancestors
Aberforth
from
buys Rotterdam, Azure, for
Absolutely.
200.
Let's see.
You roll the dice. 1-4. You advance by 5 squares. Porto, purple, is sold for 280 unspecified currency. Do you wish to buy it?
Like
Porto,
Porto?
like Portugal. I think it's
Portugal.
You buy
Yeah.
Porto, purple, for 280 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 1-1. Aberforth advances by 2 squares. Amsterdam. A sign sold. Is in the middle of this nicely mowed land. Aberforth pays you 12 unspecified
there you
currency.
go.
Aberforth has
Yay!
made a double. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 6-2. Aberforth advances by 8 squares. Barcelona. That terrain is certainly already occupied.
Aw.
Aberforth pays you 28 unspecified.
And Barcelona's far more expensive than the other one.
You roll the dice. 2-2. You advance by 4 squares. Community chest. You draw a chest card.
Hang on.
Advance to the nearest railway station.
Which
Roissy Charles de Gaulle Airport. Yes, 1 of 2.
That's an airport! That's not a train station!
Yup.
In France!
You buy Roissy Charles de Gaulle Airport station for 400 unspecified currency. You have made a double. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 2-4. You advance by 6 squares. Hamburg. That terrain is certainly already occupied.
Fuck.
You pay Aberforth 52 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn.
Hamburg, huh?
You roll the dice.
Bologna.
3-1. You advance by 4 squares. Frankfurt
Oh,
Airport.
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt Airport.
Mine.
You buy Frankfurt Airport station for 400
Can you
unspecified.
imagine if we actually could buy those airports, how much fucking money we'd actually be making?
Yeah, I know. Same like with hotels and houses.
Right? Speaking of which.
Choose a property to see its sheet. Amsterdam, Azure, 0 houses. House price 100 unspecified currency 1 of 13. Porto, purple. Amsterdam, Azure, 0 houses.
I'm currently learning to see how to build. I don't think I can, but I'm learning.
Oh, if you
Barcelona.
hit D, it'll show you the known properties.
Bravo or Victor?
D like as in
Oh,
dog,
okay.
Delta.
Gotcha.
D. Here is the list of currently unowned property. Schiphol Airport. Station. Linz. Pink. 1 of 19.
Linz.
Schiphol Airport. Station.
Hall
2 of 19.
Airport.
Lisbona. Purple.
Lisbon.
Valencia. Or.
Shipball. I think shipball.
Yep. Valencia.
Madrid. Orange.
Madrid.
Bern. Yellow.
Bern.
Waterworks. Public.
Water.
Berlin. Green.
Berlin. I was waiting for that one.
Munich. Green.
Munich.
Luxembourg. Blue.
Luxembourg.
Liege. White.
Liege.
Lyon. Brown.
Lyon. I feel like you might get Lyon.
London. Gray.
London.
Maybe.
Dude, London is gray. How perfect is that? The weather.
Yeah, that is kind of funny.
That is perfect.
Dublin. Gray. 14 of 19.
Dublin.
Edinburgh. Gray. 15 of 19.
Edinburgh. Gray.
Edinburgh.
Chicago. Magenta.
Yep.
16 of 19.
Chicago. Magenta.
Zurich Airport. Station. 17 of 19.
Zurich Airport.
New York. Magenta. 18 of 19.
And New York. And one more.
Cancel. 19 of 19.
Oh, cancel. All right, let's do this.
You roll the dice. 2-1. You advance by 3 squares. Luxury tax. You pay 250
Dude,
unspecified
like
currency.
Stockholm
It's
and
Aberforth's turn.
Helsinki.
New notification from Google Chrome.
What
New
happened to
notification.
them?
Details are hidden while you share your screen. Actions.
I don't know.
1 of 1 window. Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 3-5.
Oh, I don't have
Abby
enough
Fourth
cash
advances
to
by
buy
8 squares.
Luxembourg.
The fact that came out of your mouth is hilarious. I don't have enough money to buy a country.
Yeah, I know.
You roll the dice. 5-4. You advance by 9 squares. Leon. You don't have enough cash to buy that property.
You don't have
and I don't have enough cash to buy Lyon.
Lyon.
Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 5-5. Abby Fourth advances by 10 squares. A sign sold is in the middle of this nicely mowed land. Abby Fourth pays you 130 unspecified currency. Abby Fourth has made a double. It's Abby Fourth's turn. Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 5-3. Abby Fourth advances by 8 squares. Zurich Airport. Abby Fourth buys Zurich Airport. Station for 400 You roll the dice. 2-5. You advance by 7 squares. Edinburgh. You don't have enough cash to buy that property. It's Abby Fourth's turn.
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 5-4. Advances by 9 squares. Abby Fourth gets 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Rotterdam. Abby Fourth already owns that property. It's your...
Okay.
You roll the dice. 6-2. You advance by 8 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Community chest. You draw a community chest card. Pay the doctor's fee. 100 unspecified currency. You pay 100 unspecified currency. It's Abby Fourth's turn. Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 2-2. Abby Fourth advance. C. You have 682 unspecified.
So funny.
I know, right?
C. You roll the dice. 4-5. You advance by 9 squares. Lisbona. Purple is sold for 200. Yes, 1 of 2. You buy Lisbona.
So.
Purple for 208.
Remember, this is
Abby Fourth.
French. Oh, when I had to pay the doctor's fee, that literally was the opening music to Pink Floyd's Money. That's literally what he did.
You roll the dice. 5-1. You advance by 6 squares. Community chest. You draw a community chest card. Advance to the nearest public service. Waterworks. Yes, 1 of 2. You buy Waterworks, public service, for 300 unspecified currency. It's Abby Fourth's turn. Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 2-6. Abby Fourth advances by 8 squares. Geneva. This smell of cut grass betrays an obvious presence. Abby Fourth pays you 48 unspecified.
Yes.
You roll dice. 5-6. You advance by 11 squares. Luxembourg. You don't have enough cash to buy that property. It's Abby Fourth's turn.
Oh, congratulations.
Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 1-5. Abby Fourth advances by 6 squares. Frankfurt Airport. That property is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Abby Fourth.
Oh, that was a troll statement on my part. I thought you bought that.
No, I gave you money.
That's terrible. That was a whole statement by me. Hey, congratulations at giving me your money.
You roll the dice. 2-5. You advance by 7 squares. Marseille. That terrain is certainly already occupied.
Thanks for
You pay
your
Abby Fourth
thanks for giving me
120
your money.
unspecified
You're
currency.
welcome.
It's Abby Fourth's turn. Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 4-5. Abby Fourth advances by 9
that's
squares.
Lithuania?
Abby Fourth buys Liege. White. For 1000 unspecified currency.
Ooh, 1,000 unspecified currency for that mystery spot.
You roll the dice. 3-6. You advance by 9 squares. Telecom company. That property is owned by Abby Fourth.
No,
You pay Abby Fourth 72 unspecified currency.
170.
C. You have 94 unspecified currency.
Unspecified currency.
Yeah. Let's see. How much
Come on, I can't buy London. Well.
C. You roll the dice. 3-3. You advance by 6 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Linz. Pink, is sold for 120 unspecified. You buy Linz, Pink, C. You have 474 unspecified currency.
Linz is in Austria, by the way.
Yep.
T. It's Tyler.
Oh, my bad.
C. You roll the dice. 2-1. You advance by 3 squares. Income tax. You pay 500 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn.
Fuck! Alright.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 5-3. Aberforth advances by 8 squares. New York. It's your turn.
Alright, so...
V. Choose a property to see its sheet. Amsterdam, Azure, 0 house. Amsterdam, chat, edit blank.
Oops.
Menu list. Lisbona, purple, 0 houses, house price 200 unspecified currency 3 of 16. Space.
Haven't any of us landed on free parking yet?
Roll the dice 1 of view cash, buy a house 3 of 20. Sell a house 4, mortgage 5 of 20. Choose the property to Amsterdam, Azure, 0 houses, house price 100 unspecified. You mortgage Amsterdam and get 100 unspecified currency. Amsterdam, Azure.
Wait,
Lisbon,
how do you mortgage something?
I just shift F10.
Oh.
Or right click. I'm not 100% sure how to do it with a hotkey.
Porto, purple, 0 house price 200 unspecified currency 4 of 16. Porto, Barcelona, Porto. You mortgage Porto and get 140 unspecified currency.
Cool, that should be enough for now. At least until the next time I need to do this.
You roll the dice. 5-2. You advance by 7 squares. Lisbona. You already own that property. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth has begun to trade with Tyler Shepard 223.
Okay. A mystery trade.
Unknown. Aberforth proposes a deal to you. You give to Aberforth, Amsterdam, Azure, mortgaged. Royce Charles de Gaulle Airport, Station. Frankfurt Airport, Station. Oil Company, Public Service. Electric Company, Public Service.
I wouldn't blame you
Waterworks,
if you,
Public Service. And Aberforth gives you in exchange, Rotterdam, Azure. La Haye, Azure. Press A to accept, or R to refuse. R. The trade has been refused.
No! Oh, I wanted all the electric companies and the
no. No.
Oh, I wanted all the airports.
No money.
R.
No.
T. It's Aberforth's turn.
Your turn. Wait. Your turn, sad emoji.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 5-3. Aberforth advances by 8 squares. Aberforth gets 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Chance.
Okay,
Aberforth draws a chance card. You have a meeting with Tyler Shepard 223. Lisbona. The turf is green and well maintained. Aberforth pays you 20 unspecified currency. It's your turn. C. You have 234 unspecified currency.
Alright, I can work with this.
T. You roll the dice. 6-6. You advance by 12 squares. Roma. Somebody is looking at you, for sure. You pay Aberforth 36 unspecified currency. You have made a double. You roll the dice. 6-5. You advance by 11 squares. Munich. You don't have enough cash to buy that property. It's Aberforth's turn.
Munich.
Nope. Aberforth rolls the dice. 1-6. Aberforth advances by 7 squares.
Yes, I'm gonna
Valencia.
buy it.
Aberforth buys Valencia, orange, for 360 unspecified currency.
Be back.
C. You have 198 unspecified currency. C. You roll the dice. 4-6. You advance by 10 squares. Liege. This location seems to be inhabited, even if there isn't any concrete. You pay Aberforth 110 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. C. You have 88 unspecified currency. V. Choose a property to see.
Oops.
M. S. Scores. Aberforth. 4004. A. Roll the dice. View cash 2 of. Buy a house 3 of 20. Sell a mortgage 5 of 20. Lift mortgage 6 of 20. Mortgage 5 of 20. Start a trade 7 of 20. Accept a trade 8 of 20. Refuse. Get out of jail by paying 10 of 20. Get out of jail using a card 11 of 20. Bid in auction 12 of 20. View your properties 13 of 20. Bid in auction 12 of 20. Bid in auction 12 of 20. View your bid in auction 12. Roll the dice 1 of 20. View cash. Buy a sell a mortgage 5 of 20. Space. Lift mortgage lift mortgage. Start a trade 7 of 20. C. You have 88 unspecified currency. Number general blind friends and gamers unite scored number
And with Abby. Alright. What?
Quincy Game Room. Studio. Rest. Stream.io is sharing screen and audio. Studio.
Let's actually leave YouTube real quick.
B.
Oops.
B. Stop sharing button.
Actually, no. We're here in the game, so we're just gonna go.
Number general blind friends and game room. Tyler Shepard 200. Quinton. T. It's Aberforth's turn.
Let's actually dig up some music while we wait.
Desktop list. G. Ground control. G. Google Chrome 2 of. New tab Google Chrome. Toolbar. Address and search bar edit. B. E. M. E. C. E. Muses. E. C. 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 Space. A. O. L. I. G. M. U. I. C. Music. Google.com/search Q equals. Navigate. Main. Web result. 1 hour of best music.
What's up?
Desktop list. Google Chrome 2. YouTube music holding.
Did I shoot?
Quinton C. Game Room. Quinton.
Wait, are you still there?
Yeah, I am. Why?
Okay, good. I didn't hear anything. I was like, hello?
Lol. Yeah, I'm back.
It's Aberforth.
Okay, alright, let me... Yeah, my mom called me.
How's she doing?
Good. She's, been watching all the Star Wars movies with her neighbor.
Nice!
Yeah.
You know, with Discord, we
Aberforth
can
rolls
do
the
that
dice.
too.
1. Aberforth draws a chance card. You have been elected chairman of the board. Pay each player 40 unspecified currency. Aberforth pays you 40 unspecified currency. It's your turn.
Ooh, I got more money.
T. You roll the dice. 5-5. You advance by 10 squares. Edinburgh.
I should
You don't have enough
done
cash to
double.
buy that property.
That was
You have made a double. It's your turn.
Not a good choice on my part.
You roll the dice. 2-5. You advance by 7 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square.
What?
Wins. You already own that property. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 5-2. Aberforth advances by 7 squares. Geneva.
No,
This
I
location
only
seems to be inhabited, even if there isn't any
348
concrete.
symbol.
Aberforth pays you 48 unspecified currency. It's your turn.
How many you got now?
348.
Man, I must have a better poker voice than you do, because I was down to 88 and I wasn't even triggered. I was like, all right, let's see where this goes.
You roll the dice. 4-2. You advance by 6 squares. Chance. You draw a chance card. Advance 3 squares. Jail. Simple visit. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 4-6.
No, I want to
Aberforth
buy
advances by 10
Luxembourg.
squares.
I want to
Luxembourg.
buy a country.
It's your turn. You roll the dice. 4-3. You advance by 7 squares. Community chest. You draw a community chest card. The game order is reversed.
Okay, then.
It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice.
That's a
2-3.
weird one.
Aberforth advances by 5 squares. Leech. Aberforth already owns that property. It's your turn.
It doesn't really
You
matter
roll the
that the
dice.
game order is
6-3.
reversed.
You advance by 9
Right.
squares. Burn. Burn. Yellow. Is sold for 500. Yes, 1 of 2. You buy Burn. Yellow. For 520 unspecified
wow.
currency. It's Aberforth's turn. C. You have 156
No!
unspecified currency. Aberforth draws a community chest card. Go directly to jail. Aberforth goes directly to jail. It's your turn.
Aw.
C. You roll the dice. 6-3. You advance by 9 squares. Frankfurt Airport. You already own that property. It's
I
Aberforth's
guess
turn.
I'll use my... Get out of jail.
Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 3-1.
What?
Abby Fourth can't
I
go
thought
out
I had
jail.
a card.
It's your
How
turn.
do I use the
I have a card.
get out of jail card?
I have a card.
Oh. I thought I had one too.
No. So you gotta pay the fine.
Wait, isn't it your turn? Oh yeah, it is.
You roll the dice. 2-3. You advance by 5 squares. Go to jail. You go directly to jail.
Oh, wow.
It's Abby Fourth's turn.
Hello. Nice that we're both in jail now.
Abby Fourth rolls the dice.
Yep.
2-1. Abby Fourth can't go
No.
out of jail. It's your turn.
Let's see.
Roll the dice. Sell. More. Lift. Started. Accept a trade 8 of 20. Refuse. Get out of jail by paying 10 of 20. Get out of jail using a card 11 of 20. You use a get out of jail free card. Get out of jail using a card 11 of 20.
Okay.
You roll the dice. 3-3. You advance by 6 squares. Barcelona. You already own that property. You have made a double. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 5-4. You advance by 9 squares. Roissy Charles de Gaulle Airport. You already own that property. It's Abba Fourth's turn.
Right click.
Abby Fourth uses a get out of jail free card.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I had a get out of jail
Oh,
card.
okay. My bad. My bad. Nice.
I don't know why it didn't work.
Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 2-3. Abby Fourth advances by 5 squares. London Heathrow Airport. Abby Fourth already owns that property.
Yeah, hello. It's weird. You own London Heathrow, but you can't buy London.
You roll the dice. 6-4. You advance by 10 squares. Frankfurt Airport. You already own that property. It's Abby Fourth's turn. Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 2-4. Abby Fourth advances by 6 squares. Napoli. That terrain is certainly already occupied. Abby Fourth pays you 36 unspecified currency. You roll the dice. 3-5. You advance by 8 squares. Bruxelles. That terrain is certainly already occupied. You pay Abby Fourth 100 unspecified currency. It's Abby Fourth's turn. Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 5-2. Abby Fourth advances by 7 squares. Waterworks.
No,
That property is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Abby Fourth pays you 350 unspecified currency. It's C. You have 442 C. You roll the dice. 3-4. You advance by 7 squares. Public toilet. It's Abba Fourth's turn.
What
Public
the
toilet?
fuck?
You can't buy the public toilet either.
I don't think I wanted to buy
Wait,
the public.
did you-
No, you don't buy the public toilet. I don't know
Oh.
what that means.
That's funny.
Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 2-6. Abby Fourth
Shitty
advances by 8
roll.
squares. Chance. Abby Fourth draws the chance card. The board is reversed. It's your
I
turn.
mean, that's not much better.
Right, and let's be honest here. Who wants to buy a public toilet anyway?
You roll the dice. 6-3. You advance by 9 squares. Namir. You already own that property.
True.
It's Abby Fourth's turn. Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 3-3. Abby Fourth advances by 6
Zone
squares.
without cars?
Zone without
Okay.
cars. Abby Fourth has made a double. It's Abby Fourth's turn. Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 5-4. Abby Fourth advances by 9 squares. Napoli. This smell of cut grass betrays an obvious presence. Abby Fourth pays you 36 unspecified.
Thank you.
You roll the dice. 5-6. You advance by 11 squares. Zone without cars. It's Abby Fourth's turn. Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 3-1. Abby Fourth advances by 4 squares. Community chest. Abby Fourth draws a community chest card. You are a loser. Pay 60
Damn it,
unspecified
negative
currency.
34
Abby Fourth pays 60 unspecified currency. It's your turn.
symbol. It says it literally said I was a loser.
It did! It insulted you, and it's like, okay, give me all your money, loser. Oh, yeah.
You roll the dice. 4-5. You advance by 9 squares. Napoli. You already own that property. It's Abba Fourth's turn.
Okay, I guess I'll have to mortgage stupid properties. Ugh.
C. You have 478 unspecified currency. Roll the dice. View cat. Buy a house. Sell a house. Mortgage 5 of 20. Lift mortgage 6 of 20. Abby Fourth mortgages London Heathrow Airport. Abby Fourth mortgages Kennedy Airport. Abby Fourth mortgages Zurich Airport. Abby Fourth mortgages Telecom Company.
How are you? What hotkey?
Abby
are you
Fourth rolls
using
the
to
dice.
hit
1-5.
mortgage?
Abby Fourth advances by 6 squares. Lisbon.
You just shift F10.
Yeah,
Alright.
I know there's a way to do it. I just can't
I
remember
don't
what
remember
it is.
what it is.
By the
Roll
way,
the
I
dice.
was
View.
dumb
Buy
and
a
mortgaged
sell a house.
my
Mortgage 5.
like
Lift mortgage 6 of 20.
highest paying
Choose a property to
properties.
lift. Linz, Pink, 0 houses. House price
I needed
100
the
unspecified
cash.
current. This property isn't mortgaged. Lynn, Amsterdam, Azure. You lift the mortgage from Amsterdam for 110 unspecified currency. Amsterdam, Azure, 0 houses. House price 100 unspecified
There we
currency.
go.
C. You have 308. C. You roll the dice. 5-3. You advance by 8 squares. Porto. You already own that property. It's Abba Fourth's turn.
Oh.
Abby Forth lifts the mortgage from London Heathrow Airport.
Ah, okay. I see.
Abby Forth rolls the dice. 2-4. Abby Forth advances by 6 squares. Skip Hall Airport. Abby Forth buys Skip Hall Airport Station for 400 unspecified currency. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 5-2. You advance by 7 squares. Rotterdam. The turf is green and well maintained. You pay Abby Forth 12 unspecified currency. It's Abby Forth's turn. Abby Forth rolls the dice. 1-2. Abby Forth advances by 3 squares. Community chest. Abby Forth draws a community chest card. You are going to play golf with Tyler Shepard 223. Rotterdam. Abby Forth already owns that property. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 3-5. You advance by 8 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Los Angeles. You already own that property. It's Abby Forth's turn.
I don't know.
Playing golf.
Golf? Like, come on. I mean,
Abby Forth rolls the dice.
We're gonna hang out. We're gonna watch Netflix or some shit. Let's be real. Maybe Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I don't even know what happened with that.
With yours?
Yeah, what happened?
Hang on. Let me
Chat. History edit read blank. It's your turn. The board is reversed. Abby Forth.
Oh, you reversed the board.
Chat. Menu list.
You flipped the board again. In all your anger, you just said, flip it.
You roll the dice. 4-5. You advance by 9 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Chance. You draw a chance card. You win the crossword puzzle grand prize. 30 unspecified currency. You get 30 unspecified currency. It's Abby Forth's.
Dude, the crossword prize should be better than $30. Or whatever this is. Because I had to actually do a crossword puzzle. Like, come on.
T. It's Tyler Shepard 200. T. You roll the dice. 6-1. You advance by 7 squares. Braga. This smell of cut grass betrays an obvious presence. You pay Abby Forth 24 unspecified currency. It's Abby Forth's turn. Abby Forth rolls the dice. 3-1. Abby Forth advances by 4 squares. Electric cut. That property is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Abby Forth pays you 200 unspecified currency. It's your turn. New notification. You roll the dice. 3-2. You advance by 5 squares. Madrid. Madrid, orange, is sold for 400. Yes, 1 of 2. You buy Madrid, orange, for 400 unspecified currency. It's Abby Forth's turn. V. Choose a property. Amsterdam, Linz, pink, 0 house. Amsterdam, azure, 0 houses. House price 100 unspecified currency 2 of 18. Lisbona, Porto, purple. Lisbona, purple. Porto, purple. Barcelona, Porto, purple. Mortgaged, 0 houses. House price 200 unspecified currency 4 of 18. Abby Forth mortgages Skip Hall Airport. Abby Forth mortgages London Heathrow Airport. Roll the dice. View, buy, sell, mortgage, lift mortgage 6 of 20. Choose a property. Amsterdam, Lisbon, Porto, Barcelona, Porto, you lift the mortgage from Porto for 154 unspecified currency. Porto, purple, 0 houses. House price 200 unspecified currency 4 of 18. Barcelona, Porto, purple, 0. This property isn't mortgaged. Porto, purple. Roll the view. Buy a house. Sell a buy a house 3 of 20. Choose the property. Amsterdam, azure, 0 houses. Linz, Porto, purple, 0. You must own a complete group to be able to build. Porto, purple. Lisbona, purple.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
So this
Amsterdam.
game is gonna go on forever
You must own a complete
unless
group
we trade properties, right?
Yeah.
You roll the dice. 2-6. You advance by 8 squares. Zurich. The turf is green and well maintained. You pay Abby Forth 44 unspecified currency. It's Abby Forth's turn. Abby Forth rolls the dice. 6-6. Abby Forth advances by 12 squares. Water works. That property is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Abby Forth pays you 600 unspecified currency. Abby Forth has made a double. It's Abby Forth's turn.
You can do this, Abby.
Abby Forth mortgages Vienna. Abby Forth mortgages Rotterdam. Abby Forth mortgages La Haye. Abby Forth mortgages Braga. Abby Forth mortgages Valencia. Abby Forth mortgages Roma. Abby Forth mortgages Bologna. Abby Forth mortgages Zurich. Abby Forth mortgages Hamburg. Abby Forth mortgages Vaduz. Abby Forth mortgages Bruxelles. Abby Forth mortgages Liege. Abby Forth mortgages Marseille.
Oh, golly.
Abby Forth rolls the dice. 6-3. Abby Forth advances by 9 squares. Vaduz. Abby Forth already owns. You roll the dice. 4-5. You advance by 9 squares. Chance. You draw a chance card. You have a business meeting at Lisbona. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Lisbona. You already own that property. It's Abby Forth's turn.
All that. I can lift mortgages on some of these. Okay.
Abby Forth lifts the mortgage from Vienna.
I think this is the best
Abbey
way
Fourth
to
lifts the
play
mortgage from Rotterdam.
Monopoly, personally.
Abbey Fourth lifts the mortgage from La Haye.
What?
I think this is a good way to play Monopoly with countries or cities.
Mhm.
C. You have 124 unspecified currency. Abbey Fourth lifts the mortgage from Marseille. Abbey Fourth rolls the dice. 6-1. Abbey Fourth advances by 7 squares. Liege. Abbey Fourth already owns that property. It's your C. You roll the dice. 4-5. You advance by 9 squares. Free parking. You get the jackpot. 2056 unspecified
crap,
currency.
damn!
It's Abbey Fourth's turn.
Alright, let's see how many you got.
You have 480 unspecified currency.
4,180 unspecified currency.
Abbey Fourth buys London, Grey, for
Yay,
1,400
I've got
unspecified
London.
currency. It's your turn.
Yay! And I got your favorite city, Paris.
Mhm.
C. You roll the dice. 6-4. You advance by 10 squares. Zone without cars. It's Abbey Fourth's turn.
Can I mortgage? Can I unmortgage anything else?
Abbey Fourth is on the square number 52, London. Tyler Shepherd 223 is on the square number 31, zone without cars. 48 houses and 18 hotels are available. There are 0 unspecified currency on free parking. Abbey Fourth lifts the mortgage from Braga. Abbey Fourth rolls the dice. 2-5. Abbey Fourth advances by 7 squares. Los Angeles. That terrain is certainly already occupied. Abbey Fourth pays you 160 2. You roll the dice. 2-4. You advance by 6 squares. Chance. You draw a chance card. Next player is skipped.
What?
It's your turn.
That's dumb.
You roll the dice. 6-5. You advance by 11 squares. Leon, Brown, is sold for 1-1. Yes, 1. You buy Leon, Brown, for 100 unspecified currency. It's Abbey Fourth's turn. Abbey Fourth C. You have 240 unspecified. T. It's Tyler CT. You roll the dice. 4-1. You advance by 5 squares. Dublin, Grey, is sold for 400 unspecified. Yes, 1 of. You buy Dublin, Grey, for C. You have 840 unspecified
that's cool,
currency.
But it's also gray. The Dublin is also gray.
Yeah. My bad.
T. It's Abbey Fourth's.
Oh, it's your turn. Okay. Thought I rolled the double knife. Didn't realize it.
Abbey Fourth lifts the mortgage from Valencia.
Ooh, Valencia. Some of these cities I'd like
Abbey
to
Fourth
visit.
lifts the mortgage from Hamburg. Abbey Fourth rolls the dice. 5-6. Abbey Fourth advances by 11 squares. Barcelona. A sign sold. Is in the middle of this nicely mowed land. Abbey Fourth pays you 28 unspecified currency. It's your turn. CT. You roll the dice. 1-1. You advance by 2 squares. Edinburgh, Grey, is sold for 1. Yes, 1. You buy Edinburgh, Grey, for 500 unspecified currency. You have made a double. It's your turn. C. You have 368 unspecified. C. You roll the dice. 1-3. You advance by 4 squares. Los Angeles. You already own that property. It's Abbey Fourth's turn. Abbey Fourth rolls the dice. 3-2. Abbey Fourth advances by 5 squares. Napoli. Somebody is looking at you, for sure. Abbey Fourth pays you 36 unspecified currency. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 6-2. You advance by 8 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Rotterdam. That terrain is certainly already occupied. You pay Abbey Fourth 12 unspecified currency. It's Abbey Fourth's turn.
Woohoo.
Wow.
Wow.
So much money.
So
I
much,
know.
So much money.
Abbey Fourth lifts the mortgage from Roma. C. You have 892 unspecified currency.
Okay.
Abbey Fourth rolls the dice.
Oh.
3-5. Abbey Fourth advances by 8 squares. Geneva. That terrain is certainly already occupied.
Yes.
Abbey Fourth pays you
money.
48 unspecified. C. You have 940 CC. You roll the dice. 3-4. You advance by 7 squares. Porto. You already own that property. It's Abbey Fourth's turn. Abbey Fourth rolls the dice. 4-1. Abbey Fourth advances by 5 squares. Munich. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 2-5. You advance by 7 squares. Free parking. You get the jackpot. 124 unspecified
You got me
currency.
parking
It's Abbey Fourth's
again.
turn. Abbey Fourth rolls dice. 2-6. Abbey Fourth advances by 8 squares. Oil company. That property is owned by Tyler Shepherd 223.
I'm wondering if I should start playing games on Discord more because I am not. I'm having a great day.
You roll the dice. 6-5. You advance by 11 squares. Hamburg. This smell of cut grass betrays an obvious presence.
Well, it's
You
better
pay
than
Abbey Fourth
nothing.
52 unspecified currency.
Yeah.
It's Abbey
Still
Fourth's
have to
turn.
mortgage something. Let's see.
C. You have 412 unspecified currency. Abbey Fourth mortgages Roma. Abbey Fourth mortgages Valencia.
There we go.
Wait.
Abbey Fourth rolls the dice. 2-1. Abbey Fourth advances by 3 squares. Chance. Abbey Fourth draws a chance card. It's the financial crisis. Each player must pay 50 unspecified currency. Abbey Fourth pays 50 unspecified currency. You pay 50 unspecified currency. It's your turn.
Okay.
C. You roll the dice. 5, 6. You advance by 11 squares. Oil company. You already own that property. It's Aberforth's turn. Abby rolls the dice. 5, 3. Abby Forth advances by 8 squares. Community chest. Abby Forth draws a community chest card. Play again. It's Aberforth's turn. Abby Forth rolls the dice. 4, 5. Abby Forth advances by 9 squares. Abby Forth gets 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Community chest. Abby Forth draws a community card. Pay school tax. 300 unspecified currency. Abby Forth pay 300 unspecified currency. It's your turn.
Stupid schools.
You roll the dice. 5, 4. You advance by 9 squares. London. This location seems to be inhabited, even if there isn't any concrete.
Oh, nice.
You pay Abby Forth 140 unspecified currency. It's
I'm able to lift a mortgage next turn.
You have 222 unspecified currency. Abby Forth rolls the dice. 2, 4. Abby Forth advances by 6 squares. Amsterdam. Somebody is looking at you, for sure. Abby Forth pays you 12 unspecified currency.
Wow, $12 for Amsterdam.
C. You roll the dice. 3, 1. You advance by 4 squares. Telecom company. That property is owned by Abby Forth. That property is mortgaged.
Oh my god! Did you hear what it did with the mortgage?
Yeah, I did.
That is even way... Okay, that beats RS by a long shot. Donk.
Donk. Yeah.
T. It's Aberforth. Abby Forth lifts the mortgage from Valencia. Abby Forth rolls the dice. 5, 4. Abby Forth advances by 9 squares. Community chest. Abby Forth draws a community chest card.
Oh, nice.
Generous investors offer each player 240 unspecified currency.
Oh, nice.
Abby Forth gets 240 unspecified currency. You get 240 unspecified currency. It's your turn. T. You roll the dice. 5, 1. You advance by 6 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Lins. You already own that property.
Money.
It's Aberforth's turn.
What? I got more money.
T. It's Aberforth's turn.
Oh, didn't realize it was still my turn.
Yeah, your turn.
Abby Forth rolls the dice. 1, 4. Abby Forth advances by 5 squares. Water works. That property is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Abby Forth pays you 250 unspecified currency. It's your turn. T. You roll the dice. 3, 5. You advance by 8 squares. Lahe. That terrain is certainly already occupied. You pay Abby Forth 16 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. Abby Forth rolls the dice. 6, 3. Abby Forth advances by 9 squares. Vedas. Abby Forth already owns that property. You roll the dice. 5, 3. You advance by 8 squares. Community chest. You draw a community chest card. You invite all players to a business dinner. Pay 24 unspecified currency to each one. You pay Abby Forth 24 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. Abby Forth rolls the dice. 1, 3. Abby Forth advances by 4 squares. Name your assign sold. Is in the middle of this nicely mowed land. Abby Forth pays you 100 unspecified currency. It's your turn.
That seems fair. I pay you $24, you give me back 100. That's a fair trade, right?
You roll the dice. 4, 4. You advance by 8 squares. Roissy Charles de Gaulle Airport. You already own that property. You have made a double. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 5, 1. You advance by 6 squares. Hamburg. Somebody is looking at you, for sure. You pay Abby Forth 52 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. C. You have 232 unspecified currency.
Okay.
Abby Forth lifts the mortgage from Roma. Abby Forth rolls the dice. 2, 4. Abby Forth advances by 6 squares. Leon. Somebody is looking at you, for sure. Abby Forth pays you 120 unspecified currency. C. You roll the dice. 4, 3. You advance by 7 squares. Luxury tax. You pay 250 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. C. You have 102 unspecified currency. Abby Forth mortgages Vienna. Abby Forth mortgages Rotterdam. Abby Forth rolls the dice. 4, 1. Abby Forth advances by 5 squares. Dublin. This location seems to be inhabited, even if there isn't any concrete. Abby Forth pays you 140 unspecified currency. It's C. You roll the dice. 6, 2. You advance by 8 squares. Marseille. That terrain is certainly already occupied. You pay Abby Forth 120 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. Abby Forth rolls the dice. 3, 4. Abby Forth advances by 7 squares. New York. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 6, 1. You advance by 7 squares. Community chest. You draw a community chest card. By selling a ware stock, you get 90 unspecified currency. You get 90 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. Abby Forth rolls the dice. 6, 4. Abby Forth advances by 10 squares. Abby Forth gets 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Lahe. Abby Forth already owns that property. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 6, 1. You advance by 7 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Start.
What?
You get 500 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn.
I'm sorry. I suck at this
It's okay.
game.
It's okay.
It's okay for you because you got 1,000
I know.
symbols.
I know.
T. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth lifts the mortgage from Vienna. Aberforth rolls the dice. 3-5. Aberforth advances by 8 squares. Community chest. Aberforth draws a community chest card. The board is reversed. It's your turn. T. You roll the dice. 3-2. You advance by 5 squares. Telecom company. That property is owned by Aberforth. That property is mortgaged. There isn't any rent. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth lifts the mortgage from Kennedy Airport. Aberforth rolls the dice. 6-5. Aberforth advances by 11 squares. Rotterdam. Aberforth already owns that property. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 1-6. You advance by 7
Hey, you got
squares.
something.
Kennedy Airport. That property is owned by Aberforth. You pay Aberforth 400 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's C. You have 812 unspecified currency. Aberforth lifts the mortgage from Rotterdam. Aberforth rolls the dice. 1-6. Aberforth advances by 7 squares. Aberforth gets 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square.
Wow, New York is expensive.
It's your turn.
How much is New York?
I don't know. I have over 1,000 symbol and I can't buy it.
Damn.
Oh,
you roll the dice. 2-4. You advance by 6 squares. Oil company. You already own that property.
Maybe it's like the because it's like the boardwalk.
Yeah. Probably.
U.S.
Yep. It's the big one you want. Because if you own New York,
Aberforth lifts the mortgage from Bologna. Aberforth lifts the mortgage from Zurich. Aberforth rolls the dice. 1-6. Aberforth advances by 7 squares. Dublin. A sign sold. Is in the middle of this nicely mowed land. Aberforth pays you 140 unspecified currency. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 1-3. You advance by 4 squares. Luxury tax. You pay 250 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. D. Here is the list of currently unknown. Chicago, magenta, 2 of 6. New York, Luxembourg, Munich, Berlin, green, cancel 6 of 6. You roll the dice. 3-5. You advance by 8 squares. Zone without cars. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 3-4. Aberforth advances by 7 squares. Luxembourg. It's your turn.
Too.
You roll the dice. 4-5. You advance by 9 squares. Napoli. You already own that prop.
Chicago's also up for grabs.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 3-4. Aberforth advances by 7 squares.
Berlin is too, and I
it's your
can't
turn.
buy that.
Oof.
You roll the dice. 1-6. You advance by 7 squares. Braga. That terrain is certainly already occupied. You pay Aberforth 24 unspecified
24.
currency. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 2-5. Aberforth advances by 7 squares. Roissy Charles de Gaulle Airport. That
Only
property is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Aberforth pays you 100 unspecified currency. It's your turn.
You would think so.
You roll the dice. 6-3. You advance by 9 squares. Schiphol Airport. That property is owned by Aberforth. That property is mortgaged. There isn't any rent. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 2-3. Aberforth advances by 5 squares. Free parking. Aberforth gets the jackpot. 900 unspecified currency. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 5-5. You advance by 10 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Telecom company. That property is owned by Aberforth. That property is mortgaged. There isn't any rent. You have made a double. It's your turn.
Nice.
You roll the dice. 2-1. You advance by 3 squares. Dublin. You already own that property. It's Aberforth's turn.
I need to fix this.
Indubitably.
Aberforth lifts the mortgage from Vaduz. Aberforth lifts the mortgage from Bruxelles. Aberforth lifts the mortgage from London Heathrow Airport.
There, now you can make money on the airport again.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 1-5. Aberforth advances by 6 squares. Braga.
Yep,
Aberforth already. You roll the dice. 4-6. You advance by 10 squares. Oil company.
Properties.
You already own that property. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 5-2. Aberforth advances by 7 squares. Chance. Aberforth draws a chance card. You are going to play golf with Tyler Shepard.
No,
223.
I have to
Oil
again.
company. That property is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Aberforth pays you 350 unspecified currency. It's your turn.
That is mean. That's an expensive golf game.
You roll the dice. 1-1. You advance by 2 squares. Go to jail. You go directly to jail. It's Aberforth's turn.
Wow,
New
what
notification
did you
from
do?
Google Chrome. 3 new notification.
Sold some crack to a dude.
Oh. Yeah. Hang on.
Abbey Fourth Mortgages Roma. Abbey Fourth Mortgages Bologna. Abbey Fourth Mortgages Zurich. Abbey Fourth Mortgages Hamburg. Abbey Fourth Mortgages Vaduz.
Oof.
Abbey Fourth rolls the dice. 2-3. Abbey Fourth advances by 5 squares. Vaduz. Abbey Fourth already owns that property.
Really?
It's your turn. You roll the dice. 1-6. Sorry, you can't go out of jail. It's Abbey Fourth's turn.
I'm so used to the RS tricks. Where you could like.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Abbey Fourth rolls the dice. 3-4. Abbey Fourth advances by 7 squares.
I keep
Zone
getting
without cars.
the
It's your turn.
Discord things, but I don't know where they're from. I don't know if they're from
Right.
server.
I know, and I can't tell. Hang on, let me look at it.
YouTube Music, Studio.Restream.io is sharing your number general blind friend, number general, button collapse turn on, button disconnect.
Hang on.
Channel header region, search. Search, button collapsed inbox. General, channel, main landmark message number general edit sub menu, out of edit button collapsed upload, messages in general list, heading level 3 Dan the Man today at 10:11 p.m.
Well,
Anyone
it's not
around?
from the games from this server. It's from
Right,
something
Dan the
else.
Man, anyone around?
Message number
I'm gonna write back.
C, check, space, G, A, game, C, VC, space. Messages in general,
There we go.
out of edit heading 3 Tyler Shepard, edit sub menu has autocomplete, out of edit heading, clickable anyone around. Edit sub menu has
There we go.
message number general
There we go. Now.
out of edit button collapsed upload, messages in general
Nope.
list with 110
I don't
items
know what
clickable message
server it
actions
is.
grouping clickable button collapsed more, button create thread, button edit, button collapsed add reaction, out of grouping check game VC. Heading level 3 Tyler Shepard 223 today at 10:11 p.m. Quinton C game room.
All
Quinton
right, back to this.
T. It's Tyler Shepard 223's turn.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Roll the dice, view, buy, sell a mortgage, lift mortgage, start a trade 7, accept a trade 8, refuse a trade, get out of jail by paying 10 of 20. You pay 100 unspecified currency. Get out of jail by paying 10 of 20.
Wow, theirs are way more expensive than RS.
C. You have 3,528 unspecified.
RS is like 50. Theirs is 100.
T. It's Tyler.
Oh, my
C.
bad.
You roll the dice. 3-2. You advance by 5 squares. Skip Hall Airport. That property is owned by Abbey Fourth. That property is mortgaged. There isn't any rent. It's Abbey Fourth's turn. Abbey Fourth rolls the dice. 3-5. Abbey Fourth advances by 8 squares. Chance. Abbey Fourth draws a chance card. Collect interest on your properties. 300 unspecified currency. Abbey Fourth gets
Nice!
300 unspecified currency. You roll the dice. 4-5. You advance by 9 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Chicago.
Are you
Magenta.
gonna buy
Is
it?
sold for 1,600 unspecified currency. Do you wish to buy it? C. You have 4020. Yes, 1 of 2. You buy Chicago.
why not?
Magenta. For 1,600 unspecified currency.
Oh, wow.
It's Abbey Fourth's turn.
I guess
New notification
Magenta,
from
I
Discord.
guess that's
Dan
like
the Man. Number general. Text channels. My dumbass was
Why
only
is
checking
there
the genial
these
channel dot
Discord
one of one window.
noises?
New notification from
I thought
Discord.
all of
Dan
my
the Man.
servers,
Number
like, didn't
general.
make
Text
noises
channels.
anymore.
Be there
I
in a
don't
little
know.
bit. Dot
Maybe
dot
there's
one of one window.
that does.
Dan's going to be in Discord on the VC in a bit.
Oh, okay.
By the way, if you go into, you know how on Discord there's the server list?
Mhm.
If you right-click or Shift F10 on the server list, you have an option to mute notifications.
I would if I knew what server it was.
He's in this server, the one that we're on the game.
Yeah, but those aren't the notifications
Ames has left
that
the playroom.
I'm getting.
Oh.
Oh.
Bye, Ames.
T.
Oh,
It's Abbey
Ames.
Fourth's turn.
Oh, left. Oh,
Yep,
I
she
was like, did
No,
the playroom.
no, she left the playroom. I know
Okay.
there's a lot of noises to track.
Okay, let's see.
It's
Can
even
I
it's even more fun
lift?
when I get some YouTube comments too, because that's another voice I get.
Abbey Fourth lifts the mortgage from Roma. Abbey Fourth lifts the mortgage from Bologna. Abbey Fourth lifts the mortgage from Zurich Airport. Abbey Fourth rolls the dice. 2-1. Abbey Fourth advances by 3 squares. Madrid. The turf is green and well maintained. Abbey Fourth pays
I
you
could have
32
unmortgaged
unspecified
a couple
currency.
more
It's your
things,
turn.
But I don't want to be.
T. You roll the dice. 5-6. You advance by 11 squares. Chance. You draw a chance card. Advance to the nearest public service. Oil company. You already own that property.
My oil company's making me money.
You roll the dice. 1-1. You advance by 2 squares.
Ah,
Go to
great.
jail. You go directly to jail. It's
Yeah,
Aberforth's
you
turn.
really wanted to make money, but they threw you in jail instead.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 3-5.
Well, I knew I shouldn't have raised the price of insulin. Alright, fine.
Wait, aren't you streaming on YouTube?
Yep. This VOD will be deleted by the end of the night. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Roll the dice. View cash. Buy a. Sell a. Mortgage. Lift more. Start a trade 7 of. Refuse a trade
that's
9
not
of 20.
that's not a horrible joke, I suppose.
No, it's not. I mean, if you look at Pharma, like Martin Shkreli from back in the
Accept
day.
it. Refuse a trade 9 of.
Where is it? That motherfucker. That's a douche.
Get out of jail by.
Although I do gotta give one of the brands.
Get out of jail using a card. Get out of jail by paying 10.
Okay.
You pay 100 unspecified currency.
I do gotta give it props for one of the brands. They actually lowered the price of insulin and they set it to $50 regardless of what happens. It's just
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's amazing.
T. It's Tyler. T. You roll the dice. 1-6. You advance by 7 squares.
Damn it!
This smell of cut grass betrays an obvious presence. You pay Aberforth 8 unspecified currency.
Oh wow, 8.
C.
Ooh.
You have 352 unspecified currency.
Oh.
Oh, well,
Probably
8.
from when my mom called me.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 6-3. Aberforth advances by 9 squares. Aberforth gets 500 unspecified currency as
Nice
salary
job.
after having passed by the start square. Zurich
Nice,
Airport.
I can
Aberforth
unmortgage
already owns that
something
property.
else.
It's your turn.
Maybe.
C. You roll the dice. 2-2. You advance by 4 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. New York. New York, Magenta, is sold for 1-800 unspecified currency. Do you wish to? Yes, 1 of 2. You buy New York, Magenta, for 1-800 unspecified currency. You now own all properties of the Magenta Group. You have made a double.
Oh boy, you
it's your
can
turn.
buy me out right now.
Mm-hmm. So, we're gonna test this out.
If you put one house on both of those
Buy a house
properties,
3 of 20.
you'll probably win.
Choose the property.
Or one
Lens,
hotel or
pink,
something.
0, Amsterdam, Azure, Lisbona, purple, Porto, purple, Barcelona, Madrid, orange, Napoli, red, Bern, yellow, Geneva, yellow, Namur, white, 0 houses, house Lyon, brown, Paris, brown, Dublin, gray, Edinburgh, gray, Chicago, magenta, Los Angeles, magenta, New York, magenta, 0 houses, you build a house on New York. There are now 1. New York, magenta, 1 house, Los Angeles, magenta, you don't have enough cash. Los Angeles,
That's good enough. Now.
You roll the dice. 2-2. You advance by 4 squares. Telecom company. That property is owned by Aberforth. That property is mortgaged. There isn't any rent. You have C. You have 252 unspecified C. You roll the dice. 4-4. You made 3 doubles in a row. You go directly to jail. It's Aberforth's turn.
Alright, good luck to you.
Aberforth lifts the mortgage from Zurich. Aberforth lifts the mortgage from Hamburg. Aberforth lifts the mortgage from Vaduz. Aberforth rolls the dice. 4-4. Aberforth advances by 8 squares. Paris. Somebody is looking at you, for sure. Aberforth pays you 130 unspecified currency. Aberforth has made a double. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 6-2. Aberforth advances by 8 squares. Namur. Somebody is looking at you, for sure. Aberforth pays you 100 unspecified currency.
Oh, perfect. I can use that fund to get out of this.
Roll the dice. Sell more. Lift. Start a trade. Accept. Get out of jail by paying 10 of 20. Get out of jail. You pay 100 unspecified currency. Get out of jail by paying 10 of 20. You roll the dice. 5-3. You advance by 8 squares. Community chest. You draw a community chest card. The next player is skipped.
Oh,
it's your turn. You roll the dice. 3-3. You advance by 6 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Chicago. You already own that property. You have made a double. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 4-1. You advance by 5 squares. London. That terrain is certainly already occupied. You pay Aberforth 140 unspecified currency. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 4-3. Aberforth advances by 7 squares. Munich. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 6-1. You advance by 7 squares. Liege. That terrain is certainly already occupied. That property is mortgaged. There isn't any rent. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 5-6. Aberforth advances by 11 squares. Roma. Aberforth already owns that property. It's your turn. Roll the dice. Sell a house. Buy a house 3 of 20. Choose the Madrid, Napoli, Bern, Geneva, Namur, Lyon, Paris, Dublin, Edinburgh, Chicago, Los Angeles, magenta, 0 houses. You don't have enough cash. New York. You don't have enough cash. You roll the dice. 6-1. You advance by 7 squares. Vedas. This smell of cut grass betrays. C. You have 672 unspecified currency. Abby fourth rolls the dice. 2-2. C. You have 704 unspecified currency. CC. Abby fourth rolls the dice. 3-2. Abby fourth advances by 5 squares. Braga. Abby fourth already owns that property. You roll the dice. 5-5. You advance by 10 squares. Zurich. C. You have 660 unspecified currency. T. It's Tyler.
Oh, my bad.
CT. You roll the dice. 3-6. You advance by 9 squares. Valencia. The turf is green and well maintained. You pay Abby fourth 28 unspecified currency. It's Abby fourth's turn.
Yep.
I'm not gonna unmortgage something though.
Abby fourth rolls the dice. 2-4. Abby fourth advances by 6 squares. Amsterdam. The turf is green and well maintained. Abby fourth pays you 12 unspecified currency. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 3-4. You advance by 7 squares. Lisbon. You already own that property. It's Abby fourth's turn. Abby fourth rolls the dice. 2-4. Abby fourth advances by 6 squares. Community chest. Abby fourth draws a community chest card. Go back 5 squares. Chance. Abby fourth draws a chance card. The next player is skipped. It's Abby fourth's turn.
Yes, I can, I think.
Abby fourth is on the square number 54. Chance. Tyler Shepard 223 is on the square number 50. Lisbon. 47 houses and 18 hotels are available. There are 300 unspecified currency on free parking. Abby fourth rolls the dice. 5-2. Abby fourth advances by 7 squares. Abby fourth gets 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Start. Abby fourth gets 500 unspecified currency. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 3-1. You advance by 4 squares. Chance. You draw a chance card. Problems at the airport. Pay the customs fee. 100 unspecified currency. You pay 100 unspecified currency. It's Abby fourth's turn.
Right?
C. You have 544
Yeah.
Abby fourth lifts the mortgage from Liege. Abby fourth rolls the dice. 2-4. Abby fourth advances by 6 squares. Edinburgh. The smell of cut grass betrays an obvious presence. Abby fourth pays you 150 unspecified currency. It's your turn. CT. You roll the dice. 5-5. You advance by 10 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Zurich Airport. That property is owned by Abby fourth. You pay Abby fourth 400 unspecified currency. You have made a double. It's your turn. Roll the dice. Lift mortgage 6. Mortgage. Lift mortgage. Sell. Buy a house. Choose the. Napo. Bern. Geneva. Namur. Lyon. Paris. Dublin. Edinburgh. Chicago. Los Angeles. New York. Magenta. You don't have enough cat. Los Angeles. You don't have. Chicago. Magenta. 0 houses. House price 800 unspecified. You don't.
Okay,
C.
cool.
Cancel 23 of 23. C. You have 709.
Oh man, there's $800 to mortgage a house to get a house, and I
C.
have
You have 794
794.
CC.
Oh, wow.
You roll the dice.
Wow.
3-4. You advance by 7 squares. Public toilet. It's Abba fourth's turn.
Why do you keep landing in the public toilet?
I don't know, because it's a shitty spot. I don't know.
T. It's Abba fourth's turn.
It'd be funny if you landed on the public toilet.
Abby fourth lifts the mortgage from telecom company. Abby fourth lifts the mortgage from Schiphol Airport.
Well, now I should get
Abby fourth rolls the dice. 1-2. Abby fourth
the money
advances by 3
that I
squares.
deserve.
London. Abby fourth already owns the T. You roll the dice. 1-4. You advance by 5 squares. Chance. You draw a chance card. Go directly to jail. You go directly to jail. It's Abby fourth's turn. Abby fourth rolls the dice. 3-4. Abby fourth advances by 7 squares. Liege. Abby fourth already owns that property. You roll the dice. 4-5. Sorry, you can't go out of jail. It's Abby fourth's turn. Abby fourth rolls the dice. 2-4. Abby fourth advances by 6 squares. Luxury tax. Abby fourth pays 250 unspecified currency. It's your turn. You roll the dice. 3-6. Sorry, you can't go out of jail. It's Abby fourth's turn. Abby fourth rolls the dice. 4-3. Abby fourth advances by 7 squares. You roll the dice. 3-5. You can't stay more than 3 turns in jail. You must pay to go out. You pay 100 unspecified currency. You advance by 8 squares. Community chest. You draw a community chest card. Please make your buildings compliant with new environmental standards. Pay necessary transformations 32 unspecified currency per house and 208 unspecified currency per hotel. You have 1 houses and 0 hotels. You pay 32 unspecified currency. It's Abby fourth's turn.
I only have
Abby
a
fourth
house.
rolls the dice. 2-1. Abby fourth advances by 3 squares. Water works. That property is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Abby Fourth pays you 150. C. You have 812 unspecified currency. Roll the die. View. Buy. Sell. More. Lift. Start. Accepted. Refuse. Get out of jail. Get. Lift. More. Sell. Buy a. View. Buy a house. Choose. Bar. Madrid. Napoli. Bern. Name. Leo. Paris. Dublin. Edinburgh. Chicago. Los Angeles. Magenta. You build a house on Los Angeles. There are now 1. Los Angeles. Magenta.
Biggest risk of the night.
You roll the dice. 2-6. You advance by 8 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Edinburgh. You already own that
Bruh,
Abby Fourth.
let me just tell you what just happened there.
Abby Fourth draws a community chest card. Advance to the nearest railway station.
Yeah,
London Heathrow Airport.
Okay, so literally what just happened there was I built that house, right?
Yeah.
And it got me, what's up? And it got me all the way to $12 left. Because I had and then I got the 500.
For passing
Dan the man has just entered the playroom.
And then you landed on a property you already owned.
Exactly. Exactly. Just like that. What's up, Dan?
Dan the man says to Tyler Shepard 223.
Who is that? Dang it, you knew. Anyway.
Well, I mean, we figured it was you, because who else? I mean, nobody else seems to be around, so.
Yeah, and you said you would be here, so.
This is true.
You roll the dice. 5-5. You advance by 10 squares. Liege. Somebody is looking at you, for sure. You pay Abby Fourth 110 unspecified
thank
currency.
you for that money.
Hey, are you in live, Dan?
Huh?
Are you in the live?
Oh, no.
Because I'm streaming the Quentins.
On YouTube.
On YouTube and also on Discord. Just cuz. Alright.
T. It's Tyler.
My turn.
T. You roll the dice. 5-2. You advance by 7 squares. Vedas. The turf is green and well maintained. You pay Abby Fourth 70 unspecified currency.
Yeah, I have
it's Abby Fourth's turn.
over 200.
Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 6-6. Abby Fourth advances by 12 squares. Vienna. Abby Fourth already owns that property. Abby Fourth has made a double. It's Abby Fourth's turn. Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 5-5. Abby Fourth advances by 10 squares. Abby Fourth gets 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Community chest. Abby Fourth draws a community chest card. Advance to the nearest public service. Oil company. That property is owned by Tyler Shepard 223. Abby Fourth pays you 500 unspecified currency. Abby Fourth has made a double. It's Abby Fourth's turn. Dan the man has left the playroom. Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 5-4. Abby Fourth advances by 9 squares. Community chest. Abby Fourth draws a community chest card. Technical problem in jail. All players are set free.
You have
it's
no
your turn.
audio on your Discord stream anyway.
Oh, really? How do you...
It doesn't share system audio.
Hang on. Let's check.
A lot of Quentin's is gonna be through your system audio.
Yeah, hang on. Let me look.
Number general blind friends and gamer. Number gen.
1 second.
Message actions group. Edit button.
Okay, hang on. I gotta...
Out of grouping out of list button. Dismiss button. Boost this search.
So it
Clickable
doesn't
create
really
invite
make
button.
sense to stream it then on Discord.
Nah.
Nah,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Voice channels. Category. General. Voice. Tyler Shepard 223 live button. Abby Fourth button.
Okay.
Tyler.
I mean, I did
Graphic
join
loading.
it. I'm hearing nothing.
Tyler Shepard 223 dialogue. Blank. Blank.
Well, technically...
Roles list focused read only off screen.
Ah, damn it.
Button Tyler Shepard 2. Button live.
Hang on.
Button Abby Fourth. Button Dan the. Button cool and study. Button vent.
And
Out of list
stream
user
without
area region graphic cue.
disconnecting though from the channel.
Yeah, I mean...
Stop watching stream.
Stop streaming button.
There we go. All
No,
right.
I know for the person that's doing it though.
Oh.
Yeah, I hit the stop watching button. So, did that kick you out, Dan?
I kicked everybody out of the stream.
All right, cool.
Voice connected button. Noise suppression. Disconnect button.
All right. Yeah,
It's your
just...
turn, by the way.
Quentin C. Game.
Gotcha. Well, at least there's a backup on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Until later
Yep.
tonight.
You roll the dice. 4-1. You advance by 5 squares. Berlin. Green is sold for 600. Yes, one of.
Do I have enough?
C. You have 800 and.
I do!
C. You buy Berlin.
Berlin.
Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 2-5. Abby Fourth advances by 7 squares. Bern. This location seems to be inhabited,
Thank
even if there isn't
you.
any concrete.
Still
Abby
over
Fourth pays you
200
44 unspecified currency. It's your
I
C.
think that's
You
pretty
have
good.
276 on C. You roll the dice. 1-4. You advance by 5 squares. Zurich. This smell of cut grass betrays an obvious
Thank
presence.
you.
You pay Abby Fourth 44 unspecified
Commands for
currency.
Building houses and shit are so weird on Quentin's though.
I don't know how you're supposed to do because we're doing Shift F10 for everything. Do you
Yeah.
remember what the commands are?
Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 4-4.
I can
Abby Fourth.
find found them. I can figure them out.
Yeah, literally, we're just shift F10ing if we have to build something. By the way, if she lands either on
Abbey
New York or Los Angeles, there's a house there.
Just one?
Which means I'm gonna lose all my money.
One is all it needs at this point.
Yep.
You roll the dice. 1-3. You advance by 4 squares. Roma. The turf is green and well maintained. You pay Abbey Fourth 36 unspecified currency. It's Abbey Fourth's turn.
Congratulations!
Abbey Fourth rolls the dice. 5-5. Abbey Fourth advances by 10 squares.
Nice.
Abbey Fourth gets 500
because
unspecified
I was
currency as
dumb
salary.
and had it so you get 500 on the start square, and you get 500 if you pass go. Now I have 1,000.
Abbey Fourth rolls the dice. 6-4.
Hey.
Abbey Fourth advances by 10
I
squares.
landed on the public toilet
It's
too.
your turn.
Yay! Finally, I'm not the only one that lands on the public toilet.
You roll the dice. 4-4.
Damn.
You advance by 8 squares. London Heathrow Airport. That property is owned by Abbey Fourth.
Restroom tile on Duck Racing.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I landed on Heathrow Airport, so I pay Abby money.
C. You have minus 200.
It's your turn.
C. You have minus 204 unspecified.
Hang on, I gotta mortgage things because I'm in the red.
Oh. That's okay. I had to mortgage
Roll the dice.
everything
You
for
can
a
buy a
while.
house. Sell a mortgage 5 of 20.
Oh, damn.
Choose the property to mortgage.
It was
Linz,
bad.
pink, 0 houses. House price 100 You mortgage Linz and get 60 unspecified currency. Linz, pink,
Dun, dun,
mortgage,
dun.
0 houses. House price 100 unspecified. Amsterdam, Azure, 0
Oh, yeah,
houses.
Mike
House
said
price
he may
100
hop
unspecified
up for a
currency
little
2 of 24. You mortgage Amsterdam and get 100 unspecified
Okay.
currency. Amsterdam, Lisbon, purple, 0 houses. House price
Yeah, I'm
200
glad that,
unspecified.
Maria's
You mortgage
friend-
Lisbon and get 100.
Hope was able to join.
Yeah.
C. You have 96 unspecified.
Alright, we're gonna take a high risk here, but let's go.
C. You roll the dice. 2-5. You advance
Go
by 7
team.
squares. Amsterdam. You already own that.
That was not a risk. He just landed on a property he already owns.
Abbey Fourth rolls the dice. 4-5.
The risk, Abby, was the fact that I only had $95.
Oh.
That's the risk.
Okay.
But
C.
so you
You
weren't
have 100
taking
and
a risk. You had no choice.
C.
You were
You have
forced
196
to risk.
unspecified.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for the money, by the way.
CC. You roll the dice. 6-6. You advance by 12
I'm
squares.
gonna go play with
You get
Nunu.
500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square.
Yes!
Chicago. You already own that property.
500 extra dollars just by passing by start.
Hey,
It's Tyler Shepard.
congrats.
T. You roll the dice. 1-6. You advance by
Oh
7
God,
squares.
I need to turn
Paris.
the
You
volume
already own
down.
that property. It's Abbey Fourth. Abbey Fourth rolls the dice. 2-3. Abbey Fourth advances by 5 squares. Chance. Abbey Fourth draws a chance
What
card.
was that?
Go back 3
Am I
squares.
gonna buy Luxembourg or not? Yes, I have money. I can buy it.
Abbey Fourth buys Luxembourg.
There
3
you
for
go.
800 unspecified currency. Abbey
don't
Fourth
have
now
money
owns
for
all
a
properties
house,
of the blue
though.
group. It's your turn.
Oh wait, yeah, I do. I have
Oh,
money.
You roll the
Okay.
dice. 3-5. You
How's
advance by 8
Hello.
squares. Name
Hello?
You already own that.
Are you on a different headset, Dan?
My headset broke. I'm on my computer.
Again?
mic
You
for
have
now.
696 on
Again?
T. It's Abbey Fourth's turn.
No, the one, not my Razer
Didn't you
one.
just,
This
I was
is-
gonna say, didn't you just get a new headset?
Yeah, and then I was dumb and left the dongle at home.
Oh,
The almighty dongle.
get a wireless one.
It is a wireless one, but it needs a dongle. Like
Yep.
What?
it's a wireless one, but you have to plug in like a drive into the computer to use it.
No,
Yep.
that's stupid.
Well, then it's not
Yeah.
technically
So it is wireless, but
It's not technically wireless though. If you have to plug something in to
I mean,
make it
yes,
wireless.
there's no. Yeah, that's a good point.
Hey, I have a Discord question. Does anyone know
Yes.
if there's a way?
Abbey Fourth builds a house on Vedas. There are now one.
Does anyone know if there's a way to
Abbey Fourth
when
rolls the
someone
dice.
joins
5-5.
a call for
Abbey Fourth.
Discord to tell you who joined?
Nah, no
Nah,
idea.
I wish there was.
Abbey Fourth rolls the
Yeah,
dice.
no, I
4-1.
think there might
Abbey
be
Fourth advances by
a
5
script
squares.
somewhere, but I'm
Bologna.
not sure.
Abbey Fourth already owns that property. It's
Oh,
your turn.
like, is there like a bot or something? You could.
No.
Well, I mean, there's like a bot that tells
You
you.
could probably, like, get someone to design a bot to do that.
Like I know, I know
Probably.
there's a cool, kind of a redundant feature for us, but there's a feature
You roll the dice. 4-6.
where if you run, where it'll have Discord messages be read out through text to speech. But it's
Oh yeah,
kind of-
Fourth roll.
I've turned all my messaging off on my laptop on Discord because it was just constant
Yep.
Yep.
And it
yep.
was just saying too much shit to me, and I was like, nah, I'm not listening to this bullshit.
Yeah.
But then I keep missing important messages. I'm like, ah!
And
Yeah,
then you're
that's
like, wait,
the
somebody
only
messaged
reason.
me?
T.
That's
It's
the
Tyler
only
Shep.
reason I haven't like turned off the like at least NVDA isn't talking to me anymore and telling me like if I'm in another window
Nah.
or what.
Right.
But
Yeah, that's what
I
I've done too.
T.
didn't
You roll
turn
the dice.
off.
4-3. You advance by 7.
Oh,
C. You have 652 unspecified
sorry,
currency.
we're playing Monopoly.
That's okay.
Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 4-5.
I've just
Abby Fourth
like,
advances
got
by
home
9
half
squares.
an hour ago,
Rotterdam.
and I am
Abby Fourth
so
already owns that
exhausted.
property. It's your turn.
Mm.
C. You roll the dice.
Ugh.
6-1. You advance by 7 squares. Community chest. You draw a community chest card. You have a meeting with Abby Fourth. Rotterdam. A sign sold. Is
Oh,
in the
thank
middle
you
of
for
this
the
nicely
money.
mowed lawn. You pay Abby Fourth 12 unspecified currency. It's Abby Fourth's turn. Abby Fourth rolls the dice.
Why do I
4-2.
feel like
Abby
I
Fourth
know?
advances by 6 squares.
Nice
Abby
job.
Fourth gets 500 unspecified.
Nice job. You got $512 in 2 rolls.
Yep.
Nice job. What, Dan?
I said, why do I feel like you're gonna win?
I mean, I did put a house on one
yeah.
of my blue properties,
Yeah.
and I can put one on
C.
the other.
You have 600.
I have
C.
a
You roll the dice.
money.
1-5. You advance by 6. C. You have 1,604.
Oh wow. Okay.
Roll the dice. Mortgage. Sell. Buy a house. 3 of.
I mean, let's face it.
Sell a
I'm
house.
really
Buy a
bad
house.
at
3 of
this
20.
Oof.
Sell a mortgage. 5 of 20. Lift mortgage.
I
6
mean,
of 20.
same, don't worry.
Mortgage 5 of.
Plus, if you
Abby
barely
Fourth rolls
play
the
it,
dice.
if you-
5-3.
I
Abby
don't
Fourth
know, if you don't
advances by 8
practice
squares.
yeah, it gets really bad.
C. You have 1,780
Well,
unspecified
I
currency.
still have
Amazing.
941 symbol, and I haven't had to mortgage anything. But it could all
Roll
go
the
up
dice.
in
View. Buy.
flames.
Sell.
I could
Mortgage 5. Sell a house. Buy a
hit
house. 3.
one
Choose
of
the
the
property.
magenta
Amsterdam.
properties.
Barcelona.
You
Madrid.
know,
Napa.
New York
Bern.
or
Geneva.
Chicago
Berlin.
and
Namur.
lose
Lyon.
everything.
Paris. Dublin. Edinburgh. Chicago. Los
Yep.
Angeles. New York. Magenta. 1 houses. You must build uniform. Los Angeles. Magenta. 1 house. Chicago. You build a house on Chicago. There are now 1. Chicago. Magenta.
Oh no, he's building a house in Chicago.
So if you land in New York, Chicago, or
Or-
LA, you're mine.
I'm dead.
You roll the dice. 2-6. You advance by 8 squares. Dublin. You already own that property. It's Abby Fourth's turn. Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 4-3. Abby Fourth advances by 7 squares.
I can't with the
Chance.
board is reversed.
Abby Fourth
It's
draws a
two
chance.
people. It doesn't make any sense.
I know that's kind of dumb. Flip the board.
You roll the dice. 3-2.
There you
You
go.
advance by 5 squares. Zurich Airport. That property is owned by Abby Fourth.
Oh
C.
wow,
You have
$400.
580 unspecified
Thank you.
currency.
You're welcome.
I landed on the public toilet again.
A
C. You roll the dice. 3-3. You advance by 6 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Vienna. That terrain is certainly already occupied. You pay Abby Fourth 8 unspecified
paid me
currency.
$8.
You have made a double.
And I
It's your
got
turn.
500 by passing the first part. So I still made money.
You roll the dice.
A.
4-6. You advance by 10 squares.
And
Porto.
then he
You
landed
already own
on
that
the
property.
one that he
It's
already
Abby
owned.
Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 6-2. Abby
more
Fourth
money.
advances by 8 squares. Los Angeles.
Wait,
This
how
land
am
is
I?
inhabited. Abby Fourth pays you 800
Oh,
unspecified
wow.
currency. It's your turn.
I landed on LA, but I'm not out of the game yet.
No, you're not dead yet.
You roll the dice. 4-4. You advance by 8 squares. Napoli. You already own that property. You have made a double. It's C. You have 1-800 and... Roll the dice. Buy a... Sell a... Buy a... Choose the... Bern. Geneva. Berlin. Namur. Lyon. Paris. Dublin. Edinburgh. Chicago. Los... New York. You build a house on New York. There are now 2. New York. Magenta. You roll the dice. 4-3. You advance by 7 squares. Waterworks. You already own that property. It's Abby Fourth's turn. Abby Fourth rolls the dice. 2-1. Abby Fourth advances by 3 squares. Abby Fourth gets 500 unspecified
Thank
currency
you.
as
I
salary after
landed
having
on
passed by the start square. Linz. This location seems to be inhabited, even
a
if there isn't
property
any
that's
concrete.
Tyler
That
mortgaged,
property is mortgaged.
Like one of his
There
only
isn't any
ones.
rent. It's your turn.
Yeah, I only have a few mortgage
He's
properties.
gonna unmortgage that pretty soon, probably.
Roll the view cash. Buy. Sell a mortgage.
I
Lift
just
mortgage
got
6 of
lucky.
20. Choose a property. Amsterdam. Linz. Pink. You lift the mortgage from Linz for 66
Yep, he
unspecified
lifted
currency.
it.
C. You have 1006 unspecified.
And I still have $1,006. Yeah, 1006 as this thing says it.
C. You roll the dice. 5-5.
Ah!
You advance by 10 squares. Luxury tax.
Not
You pay
anymore.
250 unspecified currency.
Right.
You have made a double.
Now
It's
he
your turn.
paid luxury tax. It was a very small amount,
Right.
relatively.
You roll the dice. 6-4.
Hey, if he's
You advance by
paying
10 squares.
something, it's good.
Kennedy
Yeah.
Airport. That property is owned by Aberforth.
Oh, nice.
You pay
Now I
Aberforth
paid me
$400 unspecified.
$400 because he landed
C.
on
You have
Kennedy
356
Airport.
unspecified currency. Aberforth rolls the
No!
dice. 3-4. Aberforth advances by 7
good.
squares.
I don't
Amsterdam.
have to pay any
Somebody
rent.
is
I
looking at you,
landed on
for sure.
another one
That
of his
property.
mortgage.
Yep. And I'm not
properties.
touching that
But
one
he's-
yet.
Oh,
I'm not
he's
touching
not.
it.
Oh.
Nope, not touching it.
C. You roll the dice.
No.
3-4. You advance by 7 squares. Telecom company. That property is owned by Aberforth.
What?
You pay
Only
Aberforth 56
$56
unspecified
for
currency.
the
It's
electric
Aberforth's turn.
company?
No, the telecom company. What are you talking about?
Aberforth rolls the dice. 3-1. Aberforth advances by 4 squares. Electric company. That property is owned by Tyler
200,
Shepard.
okay, I guess
223.
fair.
Aberforth pays you 200 unspecified currency.
Yes.
The electric company.
You roll the dice. 5-6. You advance by 11 squares. You get 500 unspecified currency as salary after having passed by the start square. Rotterdam. That terrain is certainly already occupied. You pay Aberforth 12 unspecified. C. You have 1020 unspecified currency.
Wait, so
Roll the dice.
how
Sell a house.
can I
Lift.
lose
Start it. Accept.
intentionally?
Refuse a
I
trade.
just
Get out of
want
jail.
the game
Get out
to
of
be
jail.
over,
Get out
and
of.
I don't know how to win,
Lift more
so.
mortgage. Sell a house. Buy a house. 3 of 20. Choose the.
Trade all your money
Napa,
away and
Bern,
then get a lucky
Geneva,
roll
Berlin,
and go
Namur,
bankrupt.
Lyon, Paris, Edinburgh, Chicago,
the only way I
Magenta,
can
1 houses,
win?
house price 8.
Like, do I
You
have
build a
to-
house on Chicago. There are now 2. Chicago.
I mean,
you have
Tyler's putting
220
houses up, so if I land on something,
you have
will
220
that matter or
unspecified.
not?
Then, I mean, theoretically, he would win.
CC. You roll the dice. 6-4. You advance by 10 squares. Barcelona. You already own that.
Because we're literally just landing on property.
You roll the dice.
we own.
2-1. You advance by 3 squares. Madrid. You already own that property.
Yeah.
It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 1-3. Aberforth advances by 4 squares. Zurich. You roll the dice. 3-6. You advance by 9 squares. Waterworks. You already own that property. It's Aberforth's. Aberforth draws a chance
There
card.
you go. You got
Pay
some
your
money.
internet service provider. 38 unspecified
No, I had
currency.
to pay-
Aberforth pays
Oh, you
38
need to pay the
unspecified
internet
currency.
provider. Wow, they only charge $38. That's really
Yeah,
good.
that's pretty good.
Hey,
C. You have 200.
38
You roll the
simple.
dice. 2-4. You advance by 6
simple,
squares.
yeah, whatever
Munich.
that is.
You don't have enough cash to buy that property. It's Aberforth's turn.
Unspecified currency.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 2-4. Aberforth advances by 6 squares. Oil company. That property is owned by Tyler Shepard. 223. Aberforth pays you 300
Yes.
unspecified currency.
I still have 900.
You roll the dice. 6-1. You advance by 7 squares. Namur. You already own
And
that.
none of my properties are mortgaged.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 3-2. Aberforth advances by 5
You say
squares.
that, and
Leon.
then
A sign sold.
land
Is in the middle
on
of this
one
nicely
the
mowed land.
orange
Aberforth pays you
properties.
120 unspecified. C. You have 640 unspecified currency.
You mean the light
C.
blue
You roll the
properties?
dice. 4-5.
Or the,
You advance by
wait,
9
wasn't it?
squares.
I thought you said
Public
it was
toilet.
orange
It's
earlier.
Aberforth.
Maybe I
No,
misheard.
magenta.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What
I have
is
the orange one.
magenta?
Aberforth
that
rolls the
red?
dice. 1-1. Aberforth advances by 2
I
squares.
think it's like a
Paris.
red, yeah.
Somebody is looking at you, for sure.
Magenta.
Aberforth pays you
purple.
100. C. You have 730 unspecified currency.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
C.
Oh
You
wow,
have
today's
700
my birthday.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 5-1. Aberforth advances by 6 squares.
Yang.
New York. Hey mama, 2 houses. Is that a village or not?
Oh no,
Aberforth pays
I
you
have to
700
mortgage
unspecified currency.
everything.
It's your turn.
I was like,
She had to pay
Yikes.
$2,700 because she landed on New York, and it goes, "Hey, mama, is that a house or a
Sir
village?"
Village.
See, New York is orange, no?
no, it's
It's
magenta.
magenta.
Oh, wow, okay.
We're playing the countries or the cities one.
The cities version. We're not playing the traditional. That's why we're saying
Got
Amsterdam.
Oh,
No,
the countries one.
Yeah, the country. Yeah, cities. Yeah,
T. It's Tyler.
but now I have to mortgage
C.
everything.
You roll the dice. 4-3. You advance by 7 squares. Zurich Airport.
Rip.
That property is owned by Aberforth. C.
Yep.
You have 3030
Uh,
unspecified
which-
current.
Let's see. Mm,
Aberforth mortgages Vienna. Aberforth mortgages Rotterdam.
And now the
Aberforth
ringing
mortgages La Haye.
begins.
Aberforth mortgages Braga. Aberforth mortgages Valencia.
like a
Aberforth
dinner
mortgages
bell.
Roma. Aberforth mortgages Telecom Company. Aberforth mortgages Schiphol Airport. Aberforth mortgages Zurich Airport. Aberforth mortgages Kennedy Airport. Aberforth mortgages London Heathrow Airport.
I hate when
Aberforth
people
mortgages
are
London.
like, "I'm
Aberforth
leaving
mortgages
soon,"
Marseille.
like, you need
Aberforth
time,
mortgages
okay?
Liege. Aberforth mortgages Bruxelles.
You had to find
Aberforth
C.
mortgages Hamburg.
Right.
Did that help at all?
Aberforth rolls the dice. 2-2. Aberforth advances by 4 squares. Aberforth
Yep.
gets 500
I
unspecified
have
currency as
2,000
salary
over
after having passed by the start
$2,000 now
square.
'cause I
Vienna.
mortgaged all my
Aberforth already owns that
properties.
property. Aberforth has made a double. It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth rolls the dice. 4-6. Aberforth advances by 10 squares. Porto. The turf is green and well maintained. Aberforth pays you 20 unspecified currency. C. You have 3
party
0
or
50.
something.
CC.
That's
You roll
fine.
the dice. 1
I
3.
think
You
they're
advance by 4
getting
squares.
ready to
You get
go to a
500
party.
unspecified currency as
They're all
salary
just
after having
standing
passed
in
by
the
the start
hallway
square.
like they're getting
Woods.
ready to go
You already
somewhere.
own that property. It's
Yeah, I'm
Aberforth's
like,
turn.
I
why
know
is
it's
all
like loud. Like
Aberforth
They
rolls the
literally
dice.
just
It sounded
stand
6
like
5.
a radio
outside
in
my
the
door.
background.
I know, right? They just stand outside my door every day and just talk. It's like, can't you guys go into a room at least?
don't you guys
Yeah.
have a common living area?
I
Yeah.
know.
I mean, you can go there and talk. That's what it's for.
Yep. They just and literally like sometimes I walk out into the hallway and
Roll
I'm
the
almost tripping
more
over
lift.
people because
Accept a
they're
trade.
literally
Lift
right
mortgage.
outside
Sell
my
a house
door.
4 of 20. Buy a house 3 of 20. Choose the
I kicked
you don't,
somebody's
like-
Geneva,
garbage
Berlin,
across the
name,
hallway the
Leon,
other
Pierre,
day because they
Dublin,
just
Edinburgh,
left it
Chicago,
outside my door.
New York, Los Angeles, Magenta, 1 houses, house price. You build a house on Los Angeles. There are now 2. C. You have 2 750 C. You roll the dice.
Oh,
4 4.
good to know,
You advance
dude.
by 8 squares. Lahe. A sign sold.
La
They're
hey.
drinking in the hallway.
God.
Typical.
Yup.
And it's
Literally,
probably the,
this dude just yelled out, "I'm a little intoxicated," and they're like, "Do it, do it, do it."
dude. It's probably the cheap stuff too,
Yep,
Probably.
the cheap vodka, you know.
Right.
or the really bad watered down beer.
T. It's
No,
total.
it's
My
the-
bad.
T. You roll the dice. 4 5. You advance
I
by
don't know
9
if you guys
squares.
do cruises
Valencia.
over there,
Somebody
but
is looking.
yeah.
Not
T.
sure.
It's Aberforth's turn. Aberforth
Speaking
lifts the
of
mortgage from Vienna.
alcohol, I have this like pomegranate. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's just sitting
Aberforth lifts the
in the
mortgage
like
from Rotterdam. Aberforth lifts the mortgage from
laundry,
Lahe.
and every time like the workmen come, they go, "Oh," and I keep being reminded that I have alcohol, and I'm like,
It's just
I don't
sitting
really
there.
drink. I don't really drink. And one, like, I know which Arnie, like, my auntie bought it for me, and she's a rip-off. Like, she would have gotten on special as well. And I'm like, oh god, like, that ain't gonna taste good if it's cheap.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 6 4.
Oof.
Aberforth advances by 10 squares. Munich. Aberforth
Oh,
buys
you can
Munich.
buy
Hey, but I had
Munich.
a
For
fruit
640
tingle the other
unspecified
day
currency.
that was
It's your
kind of
turn.
interesting.
T.
Is that a what?
You roll the dice. 3 6.
It's called
You
a
advance
fruit
by 9
tingle.
squares.
It's
Zurich.
a
That terrain
cocktail.
is certainly already occupied.
Oh wow.
You pay Aberforth 44 unspecified currency. It's
Has
Aberforth is C. You have 2
um,
700 and
some French liqueur in it.
Aberforth rolls the
Vodka
dice.
and has
1 5.
berries in it, but
Aberforth
it's
advances by
bright
6 squares. Go to jail. Aberforth goes directly to jail. It's your turn. Roll
So
the dice.
actually,
View cash. Buy
you
a
know
house.
that
Sell a.
blue
Buy a house.
vodka you
Choose.
had at my house, Dan?
Geneva. Name.
Yeah, I was
Lee,
gonna
Pierre,
say, is it
Dublin,
kind of like
Edinburgh,
that?
Yes.
Los Angeles, New York,
It's
Royce,
sort of
New
like
York,
that, yeah.
Magenta, 2 houses, house price 8. You
But,
build a house on New York.
like,
There are now 3.
maybe that's
New
what
York,
that shit
Magenta,
was.
3 houses.
Um,
You roll the dice. 3
it
1.
was so...
C. You have 1
I was
906
like-
unspecified. Aberforth rolls the dice. 1 1. Aberforth advances by 2 squares. Electric company. That property
Oh,
is owned by
damn.
Tyler Shepard
I was like-
223. Aberforth
I
pays you
went on
100
an
unspecified
uh,
currency. C. You have 2006 unspecified currency.
Sugar. It was so bad.
Had to pay
Roll the
Tyler.
dice. View. Buy a
with
house 3 of 20.
Oh,
Choose the Bart,
Jade, I saw that thing you posted
Pierre,
about the
Dublin,
author that
Edinburgh,
you've been
Chicago,
working
Los
with.
Angeles, Magenta,
Oh, yeah,
2 houses,
Dan,
house price
I saw
800,
too.
Chicago, Magenta, 2 houses, Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Wait, have
you
you
build a house on
actually
Los
met
Angeles.
her?
There are now 3. Los Angeles,
I think
Magenta,
she'll
3
be
houses,
regular,
house
not
price
today.
800.
But I'm
Via
hoping to.
Zoom or whatever.
You have 1 206 on C.
Yeah.
You roll the
That's
dice.
cool.
2 2. You advance by 4 squares.
Yeah,
Frankfurt
she's
Airport.
very
You
good.
Yeah, I saw her. Like, I saw her name in your Goodreads, and then I saw that you had like helped her. With...
Yeah, a lot of my books.
Mhm.
Like, a lot of her books are on my Goodreads. I haven't read a lot of them, but yeah, I've been reading all of her stuff
T.
at the moment.
It's Tyler.
Does she
You
do
roll the dice.
her own
6 3.
audio?
You advance by 9 squares.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Are they like? Is she a good reader?
Oh yeah, she's so
Oh good. Okay, that's
I would
good.
kind of. I
She
mean,
Sometimes-
doesn't do her Dragon Master trilogy, which is just before the series that I'm helping her with.
Oh, okay.
But even then, the narrator's okay.
Okay. And like, I don't think she's on Bard. I could look, but I doubt it.
She might be. I'm not quite
She's
sure.
just like an indie
But-
author, so.
Yeah, she is. But even then, if you were to get her stuff on her website, they're actually pretty cheap.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah.
Aberforth
is
rolls the
way-
dice. 1
she
6.
underpays
Aberforth
herself,
advances by 7
in my
squares.
opinion.
Madrid. That terrain is certainly already occupied.
I
Abby
mean, I
Forth
get
pays you
why she
32
does
unspecified
it.
currency.
She has a
It's your
good
turn.
reason for it, but it's also kind of sad, like how little she charges for her books.
Yep.
Yeah.
And like, if you
T.
want to
It's Tyler
like,
Shep
if you
T.
need
You
help,
roll the
like
dice. 3-6.
discounted,
You advance
you
by
just
9 squares.
email her and she'll give, she'll discount you. Like, she's like really good.
That's nice.
It's like,
Yeah, I've like
It's
think,
Abba
I'm
Forth.
thinking
amazing.
about reading like at least her fantasy stuff.
Oh yeah.
Abby Forth
but
rolls the
best
dice.
ones to start
5-5.
with is the
Abby
Dragon
Forth
Master
advances by 10
trilogy.
squares. Geneva. That terrain is certainly all.
Okay.
C. You have won
And
286
then,
unspecified currency. Abby Forth rolls the
you're more
dice.
likely
6-5.
to
Abby Forth advances by
continue.
11 squares. Go to
So
jail.
after
Abby Forth goes
Dragon
directly to
Master
jail.
trilogy,
It's your
she
turn.
has like 2 novellas that go the Dragon Master. Ow!
Roll
I
the dice.
forgot my
View.
phone's
Buy.
plugged
Sell a
in
house.
to
Buy a
charge.
house. 3.
I hate doing
Choose
that.
the.
No.
Name year. Leon. Paris.
But after the
Edinburgh.
trilogy,
Chicago.
there's a
Los
book called
Chicago.
The
Magenta. 2 houses.
Advocate.
House
Yeah,
price.
that's
Los
what I
Angeles.
just read.
Magenta. 3
And
houses.
that's
House price
before
8.
the
New York.
series.
Magenta.
Like,
3
it
houses.
like is the bridge
Chicago.
between
You build a house on Chicago.
the trilogy
There are
and
now 3.
the 9
Chicago.
book series
Magenta.
I'm helping with.
C. You have 486 unspecified. C. You roll the
Like,
dice.
how long are her
4-3.
books?
You
Are
advance
they
by
like
7
pretty
squares.
short,
Amsterdam.
or?
You already.
They are about, each book's about 80,000 words.
Oh wow, okay. So she
Yep.
writes a lot. In other words.
Yeah, she's a serial writer.
Her
Mhm.
goal is what? At least a book a month?
Yep.
Dang.
That's insane.
Abby Forth rolls the dice.
And it's
4-2.
consistent. Like, her writing is consistently on point.
And like it's good. It's not just like quantity over quality.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it is so. It is
That's-
definitely.
That's
quality.
amazing.
That's somebody that found their niche and is owning it.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Holy sh!
T.
And
It's Tyler Shep. T.
all her
You roll the
editors
dice.
and beta testers and like the pre-people are all her fans. They're not. Like, none of them are really. I don't think a lot of them are paid either. They just do it because they love her books and love how like quick she
That's
is and
awesome.
just
What is her name?
snap.
Abby
Like,
Forth
it
rolls
is
the
so.
dice.
Katie Cross.
Say the first name again.
Katie.
Katie Cross.
Oh,
Okay,
Katie. Yep.
gotcha. All right, I'll Google it.
T. It's Tyler Shep. T. You roll the dice. 5-2.
Oh my God.
You advance by 7 squares. Now
But
Napoli.
she's so
You already
good.
own that. T. It's Abba Forth.
Make this game end. Will it,
I
like
wonder why
have
Sana decided to leave. I noticed that this morning.
Dude, just land
Yeah, I
either
know,
on
right?
New York, Chicago, or LA, and you're good.
wait, who left?
Somebody left the messenger group for Katie's
Book
stuff.
group. Yeah, she has
They
it like.
like
Well, I helped her create that Facebook group, but yeah,
were they like
she loves it though.
were they like not active or something, or?
No, she barely said anything and just randomly didn't left.
Mhm.
It's so weird when people do that.
That is
And
weird.
Yeah.
she's
when
been
people
there
just
for
bounce.
like pretty much not
A
quite
year.
since the beginning, but quite a
Wow.
while. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Abby Forth rolls the dice.
it's so weird like
2-6.
that.
Abby Forth must pay to go out.
Like, there's some
Abby Forth
people,
pays 100
like,
unspecified currency. Abby
and
Forth
it's
advances by
crazy
8 squares.
because,
Valencia. Abby Forth already owns that property.
a lot
It's your
of
turn.
her readers,
T. You roll the dice. 3-1.
I wouldn't
You
say
advance.
older, like, so it's like most of her stuff is young adult, but all her readers, other than a little handful of us, like over 50.
That's so interesting.
So do they?
Huh.
It's so crazy.
So does she have any graphs that show like, okay,
Abby Forth rolls the dice.
if her stuff's young adult, then she must be really good if she's targeting a demo that's completely, you would think, wouldn't even care about young adult stuff. That's impressive.
I know. It is so
T.
crazy. So
It's
she
Tyler Shep. T.
originally
You
started
roll the
with
dice. 4-4. You advance by 8 squares. Community chest. You draw a
it's called
community
the
chest.
I think it was the Health and Happiness Society. She started writing on Wattpad, and she like got traction from there. But she was also, I think she was
T.
starting to
It's
write
Tyler Shep.
romance
T. You roll the
or
dice.
one of
3-3.
the fantasy
You advance by
books
6
at
squares.
the same
Rotterdam.
time.
Somebody is looking at you, for
And
sure.
just
You pay
her
Abby Forth
stuff
12
just blew
unspecified
up on
currency.
Wattpad,
You have
so
made a
she's
double.
like,
It's your
okay,
turn.
maybe this is really what, I'm good at.
Well, I'm glad
Next
she's
minute.
not publishing on Wattpad because Wattpad
Oh
is
no,
like
she hates it.
cesspool.
It's shit.
Wattpad
Just-
sucks.
But like,
I mean, but it's at least a good.
It's a good
An idea
jumping
of-
off point.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
jumping off point because you can see, okay, this is popular. I'll publish
but oh
it.
my god, the past couple of years, she's just blown up. Like, I saw, because she was doing ads on Facebook. That's how I found out about her.
Mm.
And so her book caught my attention because it was like, oh yeah, dragons. I'm a sucker for dragons. Anything to mention
nice.
dragons,
T.
I'm like,
It's Tyler Shepard. T.
like,
You roll the
yeah.
dice. 2-2.
And
You
so
made 3 doubles in a row.
I
You go
downloaded
directly
the
to jail.
first book
It's
'cause
Aberforth's turn.
That's the first book for free, so you get
Oh,
Flame
that's
for free.
nice.
Aberforth
Yep.
rolls the dice.
And so
5-3.
I was like, oh my
Aberforth
god,
advances by 8
yes,
squares.
yes.
Berlin.
And
The turf
then
is green
I
and well maintained.
didn't read
You roll
it
the
for
dice.
about a
4-5.
year.
Sorry,
And then
you can't
I
go out
picked
of
it
jail.
up
It's
randomly.
Aberforth's
I was
turn.
like, oh, this is
C.
actually
You
really
have
good.
1,526 unspecified
And
currency.
then I stopped reading it. And I
Aberforth
think
rolls
maybe
the dice.
6 months to a
1-5.
year later,
Aberforth advances by
I
6
binged
squares.
the rest
Luxury
of the
tax.
trilogy, and I was
Aberforth
like,
pays
hell yeah,
250
I'm into
unspecified
this.
currency. It's your
Like,
turn.
so, like, I'm not a big
Roll the dice.
reader.
View cat. Buy a house.
Like,
Sell a house. Mortgage.
I
Lift mortgage.
see
Start a
Abby,
trade.
like,
Accept it. Refuse it.
constantly
Get out of
reading
jail by
books.
paying
Like,
10 of
I'm
20.
not as
You
fast
pay
as,
100
like,
unspecified
fast as
currency.
I
Get
mean,
out of jail
it's
by paying 10 of
mostly
20.
because
Get out
they're
of jail by paying.
audiobooks, honestly.
Yeah. But
You
when
roll
I
the
get
dice.
into a
6-5.
series,
You advance by
like,
11 squares.
Oh, absolutely.
Napoli.
I'm
You already.
surprised I haven't read it as fast as I'm surprised I haven't read her series as fast as I could. But
So
Yeah.
does
my
she
god.
does she like, you know how you said she wants a book out, what did you say, a book out a month?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so does that mean that she has various series that she's whipping books out? Like 1 month it'll be this one month it'll be another one, or is
She
it just
did.
straight?
She used to have a romance series, but she stopped that to focus solely on her fantasy.
Nice.
T. It's Aberforth's
But in her fantasy, there is romance. Like, there is
Oh,
romances and
absolutely.
family and God knows everything. And it's so
Aberforth rolls the
crazy
dice.
how much she
5-2.
can pack
Aberforth
into
advances
one
by
book
7 squares. Chance.
and still continuously have books and all these ideas. And she's like, I don't write the books, the characters do. Like, that's her saying, like, her characters that she just write the books for her. Like, it's not even like, she's like, I have no control of what I write anymore.
That's
Literally,
so
she'll be like,
interesting.
"Oh, this character's pissed at me now because I wrote that," or like, "This character doesn't like this idea."
This kind of reminds me, like, in a weird way, of that movie. I can't remember what it's called, but where the author, you know, got kidnapped by the psycho fan, and like, you will write this the way I want you to write this. In a weird way.
That's literally how she is. That's literally
Yeah.
how her characters are in her head. Like, she'll literally argue with her characters.
That's funny.
T.
And that's
You roll
always
the dice.
been, she
2-4.
says.
You advance by 6 squares. Zurich. The turf is green and well maintained.
Like,
You pay Aberforth
there
44
was a
unspecified
little bit of
currency.
a, like,
It's
story
Aberforth's
that
turn.
wasn't written.
Aberforth rolls the dice. 6-1.
What does her character
Aberforth
do in her
advances by
head?
7 squares.
Complain.
Dublin.
So they
The
get
smell
their
of cut grass
whole
betrays an
own
obvious
novella.
presence. Aberforth pays
Yep.
you 140 unspecified currency.
Oh man, that's
Alright.
not a fair trade. Well, it is for me. I paid Abby $44. She had to pay me 140 on the next roll.
Damn.
You roll the dice. 1-1. You advance by 2 squares. Geneva. You already own that property. You have made a double. It's your turn.
God. I just love Katie because of how
You roll the dice. 3.
fan base she is. Like, I don't really know any other author who's so. She talks to her fans every week. Like,
Wow.
every
I mean,
week.
and she writes and is this fan dedicated. I mean, that's pretty amazing.
I mean, I know like authors that won't even check their Twitter. No
I know.
joke.
She checks her emails, her message. Like, she may not get to you, like, really quickly, and she apologizes if she misses one single message. It's like, mate, you don't need to apologize. You're busy.
yeah,
man.
you're
Dude,
like
you're
busy
like-
writing all these books, and yet you're
and you
writing
have a
everybody.
3-year-old or a 4-year-old and a 7-year-old. I think you're
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
Yeah, I think if you miss my
And
stupid
her-
question, it's
like
perfectly
3-4
fine.
dogs.
Yeah,
Yep.
Huh?
if you miss my stupid question, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly. Yeah.
Like I would be
Wow.
more impressed if you actually got
T.
to it.
It's Tyler. T. You roll the dice. 2-1. You advance by 3 squares.
It's-
Luxury tax.
it's just
You pay
crazy.
250 unspecified currency.
Like-
It's Aberforth's turn.
Finally,
Aberforth rolls the
I
dice.
win!
4-3.
I
Aberforth
never
advances by
thought
7 squares. New York.
I would
Hey mama,
ever
3 houses.
be
Is that a village or
helping,
not?
an
Aberforth pays
author
you 5,600 unspecified
write her
currency.
book.
Aberforth is
Like,
bankrupt. You are the
To
winner.
me, I
Your
always
score is
thought that
15,196 points.
I
The table
thought
is now
I
open
was
for new.
that author writing a book, and then
Q.
like
Welcome
this
to
is
the
even
create a new
better.
table.
Like I
Choose
just
a game. 1,000 miles 1 of 40. U. Uno 2 of 40. Create a new table 1 of. B. Baby duck has joined the table. B. Do you wish to?
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
What? The game
Dan, you
starts.
definitely
Plus 2.
want
Blue draw 2 1 of 7.
Sister Witch's book
Yellow
one,
7.
by the way. I don't know if
Speak
she
type character.
did
Green
she
6
tell
2 of
you?
7.
I don't think so. Was there something else that
Your cards are now
she was
sorted by
going to
ascending.
tell me?
Yellow
In
3
their
1 of 7.
dedication?
Yellow 7. Yellow 4. Red 2 3 of. Yellow. You play a
Did she
yellow
tell you
3.
anything
It's
about the
baby duck's turn.
dedication?
No.
Yellow
Yep.
4 1 of 6.
That's
Baby
why
duck
you
plays a
want
yellow
it.
6. You play a yellow 4. It's baby duck's turn.
Damn.
Red 2 1 of 5.
Yeah.
Baby duck plays a wild draw
Wait,
4.
did she
Baby duck.
dedicate the book to you guys?
Yep, because we
Red
helped
2.
her.
Blue
Oh
9 2.
wow,
That is awesome.
Blue draw 2. Green
That's
6.
so
Wild 5 of.
cool.
Wild
When I
5 of
heard
5.
that,
Wild
I
5 of 5.
literally was like,
You must
I
first.
don't know how to react.
You draw 4
Scream,
cards.
cries,
Yellow 5
Yeah,
one of
I
9.
Why don't
know.
you do it all?
All of the
Yeah.
above?
Do it
I
all.
did. I was like,
Wow.
I was.
Wild draw
I
4 9 of 9.
literally, and I like
Wild 8 of
had
9.
like
You play a
because,
wild.
you
Choose
know,
a color.
I
Green
couldn't
6
really
7 of
say
8.
anything until
You
it
want
was
blue.
launched.
It's baby duck's
So
turn.
I've been like,
Baby duck
can't
plays
say
a blue 8.
anything, can't
Wild
say
draw 4.
anything,
Wild draw.
can't
Green
say
6 7.
anything.
Blue draw
Just
2.
like
Blue
I
9
was
5
like,
of 8.
I
Blue
can't
draw
read
2
this
6
book
of 8.
or write a book.
You
Like
play a
I
blue
didn't
draw 2.
say
It's baby duck's turn.
this book.
Blue
Like
9 5
you
of
know,
6.
was
Green.
actually
Blue 9.
dedicated.
You play a
Like
blue 9. It's baby
holy.
duck's turn.
And
Red 9. Green. Red 9 4 of
now
6. Red 2.
I don't
Red
know
9
if
4
you've
of 6.
seen
Blue 1.
Dan,
Red 2.
but
Yellow draw 2.
now
Yellow
because
5.
of
Yellow
how
5.
similar I
Red
am
9.
to the
Green
main
6 5. Wild
character,
draw 4 6. Wild
like
draw.
she just nicknames me this, like just uses the character's name as me because that's all she
Oh my
sees me
God.
as now. Yeah, it is
Oh,
so
wow.
funny.
Why, have you?
That's so
She's
perfect,
literally written
though.
me.
Are you going
She's
into like?
literally written me into this book.
Number genital
It's so
blind.
fucking
YouTube music
amazing.
holding music.
Are
Google
you?
studio. Stop sharing button.
Yeah, I'm going to turn that off. Are you? By the way, this whole convo is. I am streaming. It will be deleted, but are you thinking about like going into writing? Because you have an in. Like, is that something you're thinking about? Dude, Chat GPT could literally help you start. Also bruh, I would lose my mind. I'd be like, get the go. Right? I mean, abs- all right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a wonderful time. I will talk to you all later. Um, I think the VOD is going to be deleted anyway, so uh, yeah, the VOD's just probably going to be. Have I pointed in the right spot? There it is. All right, yeah, the VOD is going to be deleted, but thank you all for watching. Have a great day. We will look up this Katie, um, Katie Cross. We'll look her up on stream later, maybe in a video. Maybe we'll do a follow-up video on that. That sounds like fun. Sounds like a cool person. Anyway, goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently 11:05, and I am out. I'll see y'all in the next one.